All right, I'm not even looking at this. Let's come back. Check 1 2, check 1 2. I hope everyone's having a super amazing day. I haven't even checked here to see what's going on. I'm waiting for my phone to log on. It says the live event will begin in a couple of seconds. Oh, there we go. Coming online. Hey, there we go. There we go. There we go. Oh my God, I did not have a good computer day. The screen on my Mac is completely broken, so that's not turning on anymore. So I'm gonna have to start doing my videos on my PC, which is a little bit of a bitch. I was shooting on the phone today and it was a lot of fun. Maybe I can pull up a little video for you guys to show you what I was doing today. It was a lot of fun. But where did I put it? I didn't really get a chance to, and I quite don't like editing on the PC. I do prefer to edit on the Mac. Hey guys, hey Kim, hey Wingwin, what's up? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Does this thing even open up? Click, click, motherfucker, click. What is this fucking thing say? Oh man, Goofu, this fucking thing. Oh my God, this thing is getting on my nerves. Open. Oh man, I also downloaded this thing called Clipchamp Video Editor for the PC. It's a complete piece of shit. It's a complete effing piece of shit. Hey guys, what's up? Everybody's cool. Hey Amy, what's up? Is it a crazy day? What's going on, guys? Tell me about it. I'm gonna show you this clip. Oh shit, it's so big. Does it work? Hey, check this out. So this is what I was supposed to do today. I don't know if it worked or it clearly didn't work, but this is what I was supposed to do today. Is this big enough? No. So, what is this thing on my screen anyways? Hold on a sec. Well, I guess that goes down. Where the hell is this thing? Oh shit, that's just way too big, man. Is there a way I can make this smaller? Escape. Holy fuck. Holy jeez. Oh man, I'm gonna have a stressful day. Well, hopefully I don't make this stressful day your stressful day, but we all know that's gonna happen. Alright, chill out. Let's see. I'm adjusting the size. Yeah, you guys wish you could adjust the size as quick as I could. Yeah, but then I'm a pro. So I'm good at adjusting. Alright, hold on. So let's see if I put this up, if this is gonna work. Hold on. So I've been using this screen here, right? Hey, look at this. How about that? Alright, check it out. Well, this is what we were supposed to do today. For my fucking computer broke. What? I don't know. Yeah, let's put the volume on and see if you guys can hear this. Check this out. Obviously, I can't see you guys. This is what we were supposed to do today. It was fun. It was fun for me. Here's a trailer. All right.
Camera's over there. Sonny's over here. Camera's over there. Sonny's over here. Who's a pretty bird? Who's a pretty bird? Camera's over there. Who's it? Huh? Who's a pretty bird? Hey guys, guess what? Today we're gonna do who are the smartest zodiac signs. Like seriously. And I'm gonna tell you. Alright everybody, be cool. I'll see you guys in a sec.
Well, that's what we were supposed to do today. Broke my ass fucking screen computer. All right, next. Don't buy MacBook Pros, they're a piece of shits. But what are you gonna do? Oh my God. All right, next. I tried to edit it on the phone, but like, who the fuck really does that? And so, I guess I'm going back to my PC to do shit, right? Anyways, that's the nonsense. What's going on? What's going on with you guys? Oh, thanks, Mike. I'm actually working out quite a bit. Different type of workout, just letting you know, and lots of sun. You're not supposed to get. I'm too much sun, right? Too much sun. But I'm getting in the morning. I work out for about, I guess, half an hour, 40 minutes. It's not as intense as I used to. Not heavy weights, but Mama Sunshine would show me exercises. I'm like, and so my parents still work out, and so I still work out, and then I go for a lot of cardio during the day. A lot of walking during the day. No running yet. Although my dad asked me today when I'm going to start running again. And I'm going to start running once I fix my fucking videos. Once I can start making videos again, I'll get back to running. But everything. And I'll get back to fucking make. I'm really frustrated here with all this bullshit. That one Mac going down really fucking stressing me out. But like, whatever. I don't really give a shit. Like, I give a shit, seeing as it's my job and all. But like, I'll sort it out. I'm actually more pissed off that I don't. I'm more pissed off about how I ended up spending my money in the last couple of months, as opposed to not having anything to fix my MacBook. That's fine. I'm more pissed off about pissing it. Anyways, that's not happening now, so it's pretty good. Because that we put an end to those things pretty quick. All right, next. What else is going on here? Stressful days, Stacey. Are you guys having really stressful days, or are you guys like having like pity party stressful days? Because if you're having pity party stressful days, I'm gonna delete you. I'm not in the mood for your stress. But aside of that, what's going on? Although I bet Stacey was. Hey, Stace. Hey, out of curiosity, did you find out anything today about what's going on with everything? Did you get any news today? Any good news, good or bad news today? You see, that's what's going on. In the last couple of... So there's something. I woke up this morning and I was like, okay, I looked at the phone. I don't usually wake up and look at my phone anymore. There was a time I used to wake up and look at my phone like every single day, and I'd react to it. It's a pity party, Stace. Come on, man. It's okay. It's all good. So, Stace, be cool. You know, be cool until you don't have to, and then you got to be not cool. Okay? Be cool, be cool, be cool, and then be not cool. Running around, not Stacey doing anything, but all you idiot motherfuckers running around throwing pity parties and stuff, it just drains your energy. You know, we know certain signs react in a certain way and express themselves in a certain way, and you know, pity party is one of the ways to dilute your energy. It's pretty simple. But then again, that's the water sign way of doing it. The fire signs throw temper tantrum, or the fire signs throw drama parties. It's like a pity party, except in the drama way. So, you know, all the signs do it. When the air signs just go, you know. So everybody be cool, man. Everybody be cool. That's just a water sign way of doing on that. It's all cool. It's all cool. Just expressing it. And why I think it's unwise. Although I do believe there's a time for it. You know, and we all know that's how you succeed through things. So, there you go. Oh, thanks, Daniela. That's really sweet. All right, so that's that. Hey, Chatterville. What's up? Thanks, Chatterville. That's really sweet. I hope you're having a super amazing day. You've been in a mood? Wow, that's good. Nice, guys. Right on. More frustrated? I would imagine there's a lot of frustration out there. It's going to be a frustrated day. Can I take a moment here and explain to you guys what a full moon in Capricorn means? Forget about all of the other aspects. Just forget about it. there are always planets in the sky. It's always good, it's always bad, it's always this, it's always that. It's always whatever, man. Like, it really is always, it always is, it always isn't. But there's some things which is just stupid. I gotta tell you guys, I woke up this morning, and instead of normally just getting up and doing my thing and, you know, turning on Skip and Shannon and listening to some sports shit and work out, last couple of days I've been lying in bed because there's no one else in my bed. So I'm just lying there, looking at my phone, see if SLC sent me any messages, and I just check messages, and it's just a bad fucking idea. Today I woke up with two prominent astrologers saying the same thing. One astrologer, and forget Astrology. I've completely lost respect for her. Like I said, my respect for her goes from, my respect level is like this. Yeah, I guess I respect that guy. Or at the very end, wow, that guy's a legend. I really dig that guy. That guy really impresses me. He's impressive. Below that is, yeah, I guess they're okay. Pretty solid, I guess. They know what they're doing. Below that is, you either know what you're doing or it's just, then there are guys who are trying, guys like that, guys who are trying, they're learning, they're getting it right, they get it wrong, it's okay. When you ask me if, are all Aries going to cheat, or if, is an Aries going to come back, or is a Pisces going to come back or something, and then I explain the retrograde planets to you, well, you're learning. I'm not. I've done this for years. But like, you're learning. Congratulations. Maybe next time you won't ask me such a stupid fucking question. Even better, maybe next time you won't be such an asshole or a bitch to your boyfriend, and you wouldn't have the fucking problem. Maybe get a fucking job next time. Next. But aside of blaming astrology for your lack of personal development, there's more to it than that. Anyways, that's just nonsense. I'm just being silly. That stuff is okay, and you have to learn. And below that is guys who really don't know. But parallel to all that, in my brain, are what I'd call bullshitters. Either people who kind of know, or they don't know. Like all that Instagram shit and all that Facebook shit, and there are like many, many, many shitty tarot. Like they just don't know what the fuck. They're just lying. They're learning. They're learning whatever they're learning. I don't know. It's not for me to judge or stop a guy from learning. I had to learn at one point. I'm still learning. And I'm not going to knock those guys today, although I want to. I'm not going to. We're knocking two specific astrologers in person. I'm going to name names right now. Because I alluded to it last week when I was talking about the Joe Rogan of astrology, when I was saying things like, yeah, well, they know what they're talking about, and they started from a good perspective, but, if you talk to enough fucking numpties every day, or if you're chasing things every day, like chasing money or chasing views, yeah, I'm good because I'm about to say something that I thought was offensive. And so whatever you're chasing, I'm chasing something, but it's a little bit different. And there you go. So you're chasing whatever you're chasing. But you shouldn't be playing upon people's fears and stupidities and people's sensationalism. I consider it irresponsible. And you lose credibility in my eyes. Maybe you have credibility in other people's eyes. Maybe you don't want my credibility. Maybe you don't want me to think you're any good. Maybe you don't want me to respect you. I don't know. But there was someone called Astro Butterfly, I think their name is, and they made a post on the Facebook thing I was looking at, and they went on. They were saying this is the most powerful full moon of the year, right? And the word power is an important word in astrology. Like, I know a lot of tarot readers' vocabulary is thin. I get that. I've read many cards to people, and they say, why would you use these words? And I use certain words to be very specific about certain things. And I usually use, when I'm talking to someone who says they're a tarot reader, I expect them to be a little more educated than someone who doesn't. Just saying. When I speak to a musician who went to Berkeley, I went to Humber, we could fucking have a conversation. When I speak to an economist who went to McGill, I went to York, we can have a conversation. If I say I fucking studied tarot, I'm a tarot reader, you say you're a tarot reader, and I say, it's an arduous, carrying up that hill is a bird, and you're like, what does that mean? Maybe you should have, whatever, man. Lots of gypsies didn't go to, or whatever. So I find that offensive, and it happens here on the channel all the time. I not only find it offensive, I don't know how you guys can tell, unless I just don't know how you can do it. Being a tarot reader is being a storyteller, and you cannot tell stories if your vocabulary is thin. So, this came up in the channel again a couple of days ago, last week. I don't want to embarrass anybody or anything. Nice guys. I think all of you guys are. Honestly, I do think all of you guys are nice guys, and none of you guys are giving me any money for any of this shit I'm saying. So you don't even have to be here to listen to me rant at you guys, but along the way, maybe you'll fucking learn something, and you won't say stupid shit like, hey, Sonny, I'm not in a relationship. What does that mean? Okay, so all right, well, you jerk off, don't you? Well, then you're in a relationship with your fucking left hand. Hello? And so, all right, what I'm trying to say is, your vocab, it's I don't know how you can relate. I don't know how you can relate to anybody without, knowing a couple of more words, right? Knowing what it means. Let's move on. So that's important in astrology because they talk about the strength of planets. So that astral butterfly went on and said this is the most powerful full moon of the year. And like it's clearly not, because it is clearly the weakest full moon of the year by far. Like by far. By strength of the moon. Okay, this doesn't mean the day is not eventful. And listen to this. We're sitting here. I'm ranting about language, saying you guys don't have any, can't understand, you guys can't even speak. You guys can't even communicate to each other, which is fascinating because you can't. So, anyways, next. So the power thing is kind of important because people come on here all the time and say, hey, what's the most powerful sign? Hey, what's my most powerful planet? Hey, what's this? Hey, what's this? What's that? And to say it's powerful, it means something. It really means something. But I'm telling you guys, right, quite flatly, and we've been going on this on and on and on and on, the moon cannot express itself in Capricorn. Period. 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 See, period. It doesn't mean it's not going to be eventful. Oh, the other person was Nadia. Nadia was, some of her stuff that I've been seeing about the nodes and stuff, it's her and her crew, which is what I refer to as the Joe Rogan of astrology. Those are guys who are supposed to know, guys who really aren't stupid. They're really smart, actually, but they seem to be saying a lot of stupid shit. And they're talking to each other and learning from each other, and like, they're just saying stupid things. And they're the one, and that I saw that, and it said, most powerful full moon, on top of all that nodes shit stupidness I saw in the last couple of weeks. I don't respect them anymore. I wouldn't recommend Nadia Sean. Well, maybe she's good. Her horoscopes are good. I don't know. Maybe her horoscopes are good. I don't know. I just saw that kind of stuff was coming across. That astral butterfly was really offensive. She tried, you could see that she went on and explained it, like the moon was this, and like other planets were getting involved. So although I was a bit afraid when I saw it and I read, the title really jarred with me because it was kind of a bullshit, right? The other stuff was kind of making, she wasn't doing that. And so I didn't really rant and cut her down today because we all say shit like that and we all do some sensational titles sometimes. But when I saw the exact same fucking title on a fucking something else from Nadia, I was like, guys, I don't respect you. I just don't. I just don't. Peace. I wish you guys the absolute best. As far the fuck away from me as possible. No offense. Let us continue. I put Aries on the ascendant so you guys can see what's going on. The moon is Cancer down here. The sun is right there. This here is the warmest part of the zodiac right there. How do you know it's the warmest part of the zodiac? Well, fuck, I could show you on the stellarium thing, but like you guys clearly don't get it. You clearly don't fucking get it. You clearly don't fucking get it. Longest day of the year. Longest day of the year. Has anyone noticed there's like a date up here? Does anyone notice that? Longest day of the fucking year. These two guys fail my fucking class. They get kicked out of my fucking class for this stupid shit. Shortest day of the fucking year. You guys got that? You guys getting it? Anyways, whatever. Most sunlight, least sunlight. Ruled by the sun, ruled by the moon, ruled by Saturn. Anyways, if you guys can't figure that fucking thing out, I just told you. Here's the thing you really want to know. All right, just think about it. Just think about it for a sec. All right, let's just take a thing and think about this. Who's in here? All right. Hey, Kakashi's in the house. Right on, guys. All right, so here we go. Mike's mom is a Capricorn. Oh, my God. This is pretty sad. Okay, so here we go. So how do we do this? So how do you want to look at this? So the moon is here, right? The moon is in Cancer. The moon loves it in Cancer, right? The moon can be moody in Cancer. The moon can express itself in Cancer. The moon can move around in Cancer. The moon could be moody in Cancer. The moon can cry in Cancer. The moon can be emotional in Cancer. The moon can nourish in Cancer. The moon can oscillate in Cancer back and forth. Cancer goes from the water to the earth, so the moon can be half submerged and half on land, like it is in the sky. Like, that's the moon. That's what it does. That's what it is. The moon is super emotional. When you think of Cancer, what do you think of? Do you think of someone who is a real tough ass, who doesn't say, who's just, I'm going to fuck you up, or get back to work, asshole. You don't think of that. You think of someone who wears a sweater and has sweaty eyeballs. That's Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. All right. So in astrology, when the moon is in Cancer, that's like one of the least when the moon is in Capricorn, I misspoke. When the moon is in Capricorn, it's one of the least what's the moon? Emotional. So when the moon is in Capricorn, people are very unemotional, non-emotive, very matter of fact, very down to earth, very, it might upset you, but there's, you're progressing in a very step-by-step way. Look at everybody here in the channel. We might have been started, like we had an opportunity here to really, hey Denise, really have a bit of a pity party, but we didn't, because you guys don't really feel like it. I don't really feel like it. You guys didn't really feel like it. And so you guys kind of, we're just sitting here doing our thing, business as usual, not very emotional at all, just kind of doing the thing. And I'm talking about videos and progressing my videos, and I'm pissed off, not because I'm pissed off because my, my video computer is broken. And so, that's the moon in Capricorn, man. The full moon in Capricorn. Okay, now. So that's the moon in Capricorn. And like I said in my horoscopes that I wrote for you guys, the full moon affects some signs, it affects all the signs differently. And I talk about this in the horoscope, maybe you guys should go, anyways, so this full moon up here in Capricorn and Earth is absolutely gonna be a bitch for Aries, right? Aries really not gonna be able to express themselves. They're just not. Actually, the full moon might not be the worst for Aries, but it's not. But let's just say it's not very expressive for Aries. It's also difficult for Libra, right? This full moon is difficult for Aries and Libra because they really don't want anything to do with this kind of thing. This doesn't make sense to them. All right, next. Like, it's not really that complicated, guys. Like, it's really not. The moon doesn't like it in Scorpio either. Really? No, the moon doesn't like it in Scorpio. Actually, the moon's not at it. Okay, the moon's probably at its worst in Scorpio. Because Scorpio is not only moody like a moon, so the moon could be moody, but Scorpio's really cold. Scorpio's, forget about the cold thing. It's actually Scorpio's ruled by Mars. Mars is actually hot. Okay, Mars is actually hot. So it's not the right thing. Actually, I'll tell you the Scorpio thing for real. I was going to say something else, but I'll tell you what it is. You have the Scorpio Mars applying to the wet moon. So you have hot Mars, wet moon, and you're going to get steam. And steam is Scorpio, right? Duh. Duh. Okay. All right. That's Scorpio. When you get hot, wet in Aries, you get like blah steam, but steam exploding, right? It's a little different. All right. What else do you guys need to know? Well, this is more wet, right? And this is more fiery. Okay. Well, whatever. Also, this is yang. This is feminine. This is masculine. So it's a little bit different. All right, what else do you guys need to know? Oh, man. Okay, next. Well, whoever's texting me, there's no number you should be texting me on while I'm talking online. And you should know that. You should know that. Don't do it. I can't turn my phone off. My computer's broken. But I will block you if this happens again. Okay. Next. So what's the next thing you need to know? So that's really what you need to know, guys. The moon, it's not that it's an uneventful moon. It's just you can't really do your moon thing, you know? Oh, let's go back to Scorpio. So in Scorpio, the moon is like Scorpio likes to dig up secrets. That's the deal in Scorpio, digging up secrets. The moon doesn't like when you dig up the secrets. The moon doesn't like when you pry. The moon just likes to do its thing, change its mind, you know, leave half of it in darkness, you know, and that's the deal. And some of these signs are quite intrigued by the moon. Like Aries is completely addicted by Cancer's moon, right? Aries is trying to always get to see what's behind the Cancer moon. Like, oh, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Aries trying to get inside the crab shell. And Scorpio's always trying to figure it out. You know, they're trying to figure out the dark side of the moon. And that's, you know, I can see the major attraction to Cancer. I'm married to Cancer. But that's the deal. Anyways, explaining why a moon would be weak in Scorpio and why the moon is considered weak in Capricorn. It's because the moon doesn't get to behave like the moon. Now, let me explain some things to you that you might not understand. Very easy one. So, but this might be very easy. Later, a different one you might not understand, but this is easy. Mars in Aries, very competitive. Aries is youthful. Aries runs around. Aries does his thing. It's pretty strong in Aries. Go do it. Go do it. Go do it. You know, but like, do what? Do what? Like, just go after that. Go after that. Go after that. Go after that. It's very Aries. Like, do it. Do it. Do it. But at least Aries does it. Okay, they do it. It's not like the moon doesn't. Mars doesn't really like it down in Cancer, right? It doesn't like it in Cancer because Cancer is like emotional. Cancer is this. It's like Mars is here, Mars is there, Mars is there. Mars's energy is like not, it's dispersed in Cancer. Whereas up here in Capricorn, where Mars is exalted, Mars is very focused in Capricorn. Let me ask you this. Do you think an army guy, Mars, god of war, do you think the army guy likes discipline, control, focus, shit to do, a plan, stuff to do it every day, sleeping naked with other guys, and maybe like scratch my ass? You know, like, you know, do you think Mars likes it there? Or do you think Mars wants to be hanging out with the sweaters? You know, Mars wants to be, do you think Mars really wants to like spread itself thin? Do you think Mars really wants to like walk on the, like muddy itself in the water trying to get to, man, it's water, it's a fucking thing. You know, not really. What about Mars in Taurus, right? Mars is in Taurus right now. Do you think Mars likes it in Taurus? Mars, who likes to do lots of stuff, locked in, is the most fixed Earth sign. Obviously, Mars doesn't like it in Taurus. Seriously, would you say Mars in Taurus, where Mars wants to, you know, Mars is in Taurus, Mars is trying to get through all this fixed Earth and mud and it's stuck and it can't move. Do you think Mars is powerful there? What the fuck do you guys think? You know, I just lost a lot of respect for my peers today. And it's a thing I don't want to do for you guys anymore anyways. So I'm only sitting here because my fucking computer's broken and I can't edit videos. So like, what do you guys think? What do you think? Do you think that's a powerful Mars? What do you think? Do you understand what a powerful Mars is? Do you understand what a strong Mars is? Or is that Mars going to spend all of its fucking time going, I can't do anything, I'm fucking restricted? Is that a happy Mars or is that a frustrated Mars? What do you guys think? Well, that's what's going on with the moon. Seriously, man. That's what's going on with the moon. The moon can't express itself. It's sitting there and it can't express itself. That's what we would consider, if you're looking at astrology, and whether the moon is strong or not, this is what I would consider this a not very strong moon in astrology. All right, now, so I would not consider it a powerful moon, but it's an eventful moon. It can be an eventful day in history. It can be an eventful day. like a very eventful day. You know, there's a lot happening. You know, this moon is going to arc through Capricorn and it's going to arc across this stuff. Not the you know, like whatever. It's not the really biggest deal in the world. So, and it's going to happen every month. So it's not like a big deal. You think next month you're not going to have a full moon? Anyways, do you guys really want to know what it means? Again, I'll tell you. You can obviously go look on one of the websites and you could read the horoscopes. But here's what it really means. So what's happening is the full moon means something is going to be exposed. You're going to find out information about something. And you're going to find out and that's what it is. You're going to find out. And that information is going to be presented to you in a very matter-of-fact, very, hey, what's your plan? What are you doing? Kind of way. It's that fucking simple. Most astrological charts are what we call as astrologers uneventful. Most natal charts are uneventful. And there are some astrology books that I read that say it's kind of a waste of time to cast the chart of to spend. It's a kind of a waste of time reading an uneventful chart, and most charts are uneventful. Like, you have to really dig to find out what's going on. Most of the things that's happening is happening at a very like day-to-day level. Like, oh my God, Sonny, that guy's donkey ran over my foot. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Was it a donkey? Like, was he riding the donkey or was it his pet? Third house or sixth? Just asking. Or was he having sex with the donkey? Fifth house. Or did, like, the donkey work for him? Does he work for the donkey? 10th house. You know, there's a lot of different stuff there. You know, is the donkey like an ambulance? That's kind of like different thing. You know, there's some things you have to ask questions. You have to ask yourself, is he married to the donkey? The 7th house. It's a lot of stuff questions you have to ask yourself, which is fascinating because those really silly questions I just said, well, is the donkey like, does he make money from the donkey? Is he like, does he own the donkey with someone else? Is it like a family donkey? Like, what's the, you know, is it this, you know, is it an Instagram donkey? Like, what kind of, is it a pet? You know, those are things astrologers are supposed to ask themselves. I shit you fucking not. I've only put a handful of books on the website. They say, the books, not the little cheat sheets, but the books say that. They say that. You have to ascertain the question. You have to ask the question. And then the William Lilly, I think, says it. Like, the books say it. You have to figure out what the question is before you do the thing. But, like, fuck, I don't really give a shit anymore. I'm getting bored of this fucking conversation. Ask me again next month and I'll tell you again. So, that's the deal, guys. I wish you the best. Oh, this conversation was so stupid. I fucking forgot what I was talking about. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. I don't respect Nadia Shah and that fucking Astro Butterfly anymore. I think those guys are the Joe Rogan of astrology. And I was offended once and I let it slide and then it happened again. So I thought I'd say something about it. Watch whoever you want. Go, worship your own gods. I don't give a fuck. But I'm on Daywave's side. I'm on the pastor's side. I think this is turning into bullshit. Oh my God. So the full moon today in Capricorn means you guys are going to be, information is going to be revealed to you in a very rip the band-aid off kind of way. Thoughts will be, what are you going to do about it? Thoughts will be, what's your plan? Thoughts will be, emotions will be mostly non-existent. It's not an emotional full moon. This is not an emotional time. What does that mean, Sonny? Well, when there's a full moon in Scorpio, all of you fucking wagaloos say like, oh man, the full moon, I had to do it. I didn't even know I could touch my toes. I didn't even have fucking, I just drop, every time I see that guy, I drop my fucking keys. Well, you say that when the moon's in Scorpio. Why can't you fucking understand moon in Capricorn? It's like, all right. So that's what's going on. So information is going to be related to you. You're going to be surprised by things because there's other stuff happening. But for the most part, you're going to be like, click, 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 clack, clack, take it easy, take it easy. Not take it, you're going to just do it. You're going to ride everything step by step, and you're going to, for the most part, even the most pity party fucking signs are going to like click, 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 try and check things off one of the times because it's just not, that's just what's happening. Now, in a couple of days, I guarantee in a couple of days, after you get past the Aquarian, who gives a shit, in a couple of days when everything's in Pisces, you guys are going to throw major pity parties and you're going to say, Sonny, baby, do me like this. Sonny, I thought Aries, Sonny, but that's not happening today. Like, why? Why? You guys going through difficult shit? Like, is your shit not difficult? Like, does your foot not stink when you step in shit? Like, I don't get it. Like, is this difficult shit? Yeah. But you're not fucking crying and whining about it. Right? You're not being martyrs about it. You're not saying, and you're not being Aries about it. You're not being like, I'm gonna fuck that shit in the head. You're not doing that. You're very full moon in Capricorn. Most of you guys finding shit out right now that's really bad news. And you're just taking it in stride. Likewise, there are some of you finding out really good news. No one I know. But some of you guys might be finding out really good news. And you're taking that in stride as well. That's full moon in Capricorn, guys. That's it. Next, I'm drinking coffee. I'm moderately elated. I'm not that tired. I had a nap. I'm okay. So, there we go. Full moon in Capricorn. Be careful which gods you worship. Most of those gods are fucking idiots. So there you go. It doesn't mean it's going to be non-eventful. Not at all. There's a lot happening. It's eventful. It's eventful. A lot happening. Some good, some bad. But the strength of the moon, like the moon, is not a very moonish kind of moon. Just like the phase of the moon is very big, right? The full moon is the biggest, most illuminated phase of the moon. So by that aspect, you can say it's the most powerful part of the moon. The phase is pretty high. But as far as the moon's concerned, not it. All right. And you fucks want a reading or what? Now you fucking idiots understand that. Go fucking suck something and leave me alone. So, can't believe this is a fucking thing. Oh my god. Next. What do you guys talk? So whatever. Hey Chatterville, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm actually not knocking anyone. Hey Denise, I hope you're okay. Hey guys, just letting you I didn't get a chance to say hello to everybody. I don't really have all the super chat going on. Like there's no monitor here. The screen's broken. I can't hook it up to the monitor because I don't know how. This is a newish Mac with the different ports, so I don't fucking so let's say we'll take it we'll take it from there. All right, next. Ooh, it's raining in Chicago. It looks like it's raining in Chicago. Holy shit, it looks like it's raining in Chicago. Holy frig, guys. Hope it's not so bad. It's not raining here. It's kind of nice there. Anyways, let's get down to the readings. How long does the energy last? Oh, it lasts about 27 meters. Hey Shirley, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. See, the problem with asking the question, Cece, let me answer. Cece wants to know how long it lasts. I'll explain it to you. So I'll explain that question to you. So Cece wants to know how long it lasts, and I'm not going to knock it. I said something a little silly. I apologize. I'll explain what it means to be so. I'll explain what you're talking about and explain why this is an example of the. This is an example of those guys teaching you shit that don't make sense. Watch. So when you say how long does it last, you want to, you know, say if the full moon happens right there, you're thinking it lasts, you know, as the full moon is traveling here, and then it's going to last here. Because almost all of the tarot readers you guys listen to, especially those two I named earlier, and I'll name them again. I'm not going to name them again because I don't know if these ones in particular say it. So although they said that powerful full moon thing that sort of set me off, Astro Butterfly said that, Nadia Shah said that, and I kind of lost respect for them. Astrology, she has gone into the case of she just flat out makes shit up now. But many people say it lasts a couple of days before and a couple of days after, and you're asking me to narrow down the couple of days thing. But that's not how applying and separating aspects work. You guys think they do, but they don't. And I'm going to explain it. And even though, you know, I talked to you guys about how twins, how if you're born 1 minute apart, you can have vastly different lives because that 1 minute moves on to like the planet Jupiter is going to take like 4 days to get 1 minute. Like, you guys just don't grasp. Like, the planets travel at different speeds. They're going to hit this goalpost. These planets, they're going to hit the goalpost. They're going to hit there at different times. It's just, that's it, you know? So you have to really understand what you're looking at. But, okay, I'll just explain it. If this is the aspect right there, right? If this is it right here, and this is the chart, that's the date right there. The energy, right? The energy moves from here, and it ramps up right here, and then you would think, you know, your thinking is that it's like this. Oh, it's like this for a couple of days before, a couple of days after. But that's not what happens. An applying aspect gains strength, and then the full moon is right here. And, you know, I put the fucking date and time up for you. The full moon peaks, and then it drops, right? That's how a full moon aspect works. Can you give me an example of this, Sonny? Sure, sure. A horse race. A horse is racing. He's really lucky. He's really lucky. He's really lucky. And then right at here, it's over. The race is over. What the fuck? It's over. So he could be, you know, whatever. He's whatever. The race is over. So this, an applying aspect, you know, the aspects gain strength. An applying aspect gains strength. A separating aspect loses strength very quickly. So you're not really going to, the luck fades very, very quickly on a separating aspect. In addition to that, we have retrograde planets. A retrograde planet is returning back to the event. Pretty fucking cool, huh? So the energy comes like this, la la la. Hey, Sonny, how long is this going to last? Good question. We have an applying aspect to right here, and then we have a separating aspect to right here, and then sometimes it goes on, and sometimes the energy comes back, and then it filters out again. Let's see. Da-na-na-na. It looks like this, bitches. It looks like this. It looks like this. This is kind of what it looks like. Hey, Cece, do you get it? Hey, Cece, I was being mean. I apologize. I was being mean. I apologize. But that's what's This chart isn't showing a plan. This is showing something different. I shouldn't do this to you guys. That's just being stupid. I apologize. So what happens is, that's what happens. It's an applying aspect versus a separating aspect. So you're gonna find, but I don't know, 2 days before, 2 days after, 2 days before, 2 days after. Let me explain something. Hold on. Let me explain something to CC before we go. It's almost like waves. Yeah, you get it. You do get it. It's almost like waves. It is almost like waves. Okay, here we go. You have a problem at work. You're going to find out something. There's a full moon happening in your astro sector of work. Well, the full moon's on Saturday, and you don't actually go into work on Saturday. But some shit is going on. So you're obviously not going to find out that there's been a restructuring at the office when the full moon is on Saturday because you're not there. And so you're not going to find out until Monday. Well, that's 2 days later. Did the energy really last for 2 full days? For real? Or did you just not go to work for 2 days? Like if you phoned in on Sunday or Friday, if you phoned in on Friday on an applying aspect, you might have found out on Friday that you shouldn't have to go to work on Monday because you're fired, right? But if you don't find out until you show up on Monday and you're like, what the fuck, right? So some people might say, well, that is 2 days after the full moon. Sure, why not? But not really. Not really. It kind of happened before. How about socially? How about you're waiting to break up with your boyfriend? You know, you're waiting to really tell him some full moon stuff, like you've been cheating on him with his sister or something, and you're like there, and you're where, and you're like, whoa, but like you can't do it. You have to wait until Friday or Saturday when you see the guy because he's like somewhere else, and so that's a couple of days after the event, you know. But that's what's going to happen, and so does that mean that astrologically it can happen a couple of days before and a couple of days after? Not really. It doesn't really mean that because the energy has been completely gone, right? And just because you're finding out or you're telling somebody something, it's like the only time you can tell them. It doesn't necessarily mean astrologically it's going to happen, which really sucks, which is really sucky. But there's more to it. Moreover than any of that, and for those who follow my sports gambling stuff, you'll know that the moon has a tremendous, we're talking, you know, this boiled down to the moon, right? If you wait like 2.5 days and the moon switches signs, you're not really interested in stabbing that guy in the back anymore. You know, when say the first full moon comes, say it's not a Capricorn full moon, say it's an Aries full moon, and you want to fuck someone over, right? Like your boyfriend's cheating on you and you're going to go do something, you're going to fuck him up, right? And so, or it's a Scorpio full moon, you're really going to fuck him up. Well, like, you know, watch. You guys still watching? You guys, anyone still paying attention to this? So let's lose this picture. Let's go to the other picture instead, so we keep this picture for a little bit. Let's lose this one. This is the full moon here. In this situation, this is not a good situation. Let me pull another chart up for you guys. Okay, watch this. So the moon is, okay, so most of you guys don't use the chakras here. Most of you guys don't do it. Most of you guys don't understand what I'm talking about. But a lot of you guys use this, okay, Egyptian rulers. That I know you do. Whether you realize it or not, you use this. Are we going to use this? No, we're not. We're going to use... We're not using that. Hey, this is my pre-zodiac sign stuff. You guys want me to talk to you guys about pre-zodiac signs tonight after I fucking bullshit you guys about this? This is not bullshit. This is sports astrology right here. Watch this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you guys why it's such a moot point. So to answer Cece's question, which is a lot better question, I started off knocking it, but we're coming into a pretty good answer for it. So you see, so on one hand, like say the full moon energy, it really does last a couple of days, you know, but it doesn't really last a couple of days because of the astrology. It lasts a couple of days because like sometimes you don't get it to happen. Let's blow this up a little bigger. So the moon is in, shit, this is Vedic astrology. All right, well, we're doing Vedic astrology. No, this is not Vedic. This is over here. So watch this. Let's move the Capricorn full moon over. Let's do it a little better than this, okay? Let's turn the Capricorn full moon. Let's put it into Capricorn. Let's bring the full moon here and I'll show you guys something neat. Oh God, this is going to take forever. Oh, because we need to move it a day ahead. Okay, watch this. Okay, hold on. You're really going to want to hear this, see this. So how long does it last? So the temperament of the moon, right? This Capricorn vibe that we're talking about, it depends, right? The moon is physically traveling this amount of time, right? And you forget the Navasha, okay? So forget this. So forget all of this, okay? So forget all of this. So the moon is going to travel here, right? It's going to take, I think it takes 2.5 days to travel through there, right? So like, if the full moon is here at 1 degree, right? Then it hits Capricorn, and you're going to feel very moon in Capricorn for the next day and a half, 2 days, like, or 2.5 days, whatever. You know, before that, you're going to feel very Sagittarius leading up and then bang, because the full moon is at 1 degree. So it doesn't really have a lot of Capricorn vibe to go through it, right? You're asking how long it lasts, and Cece's asking how long the full moon effect lasts. I know that, but I can just tell you about the moon in Capricorn for a second. So the moon cruising through Capricorn. So if the full moon's at 1 degree, you're going to feel that for a while. If the full moon is way the hell over here at 27 degrees, like, which it kind of is, well, the full moon's at 20 degrees, 21 degrees. It doesn't really have a lot of time left in Capricorn before it moves into Aquarius, right? So our energy is going to shift right away. Right, let's give another one, like a real obvious kind of thing to understand. So the energy is going to move from Capricorn to, so if that was it, if the full moon happened at, say, 27 degrees, let's say, it's not going to last very long in Capricorn before the energy shifts. Not only is it not going to last very long, the moon's probably going to go void very quickly. So although it's a full moon, it's going to be void, like, very quickly in a certain, if it's like high full moon. Right, and then it's going to move over to the next sign very quickly after it's void. So you have the full moon, everything is being exposed, but it's no longer like Kumbaya, it's no longer the same vibe, right? The same feeling. Imagine if the full moon is in Aries. Say you have a late Aries full moon right there, and it's only lasts, like in Aries, another 3-4 hours, and say the hour's like in the middle of the night when you're asleep, and then you wake up, and the moon's actually in Taurus, and you went to bed feeling very aggressive, but you woke up feeling very slow and steady. Like, or like this full moon is over here. You went to bed uptight on Sunday. You woke up uptight here. But throughout all of that, everything leading up to that full moon, and this is really important, and this is super, super important for Cece's question, super important. How long does the full moon energy last? And I say it lasts about this long. It really does last like the moon before the applying moon and the separating moon, and that's how long it lasts. But the real events that you guys are talking about goes back to what I was just talking about. It lasts as long as the person has the opportunity to tell you. And that's it. The full moon, things are going to be exposed. Someone has something to tell you. Something is going to happen. And that energy is going to stay until they tell you. the Capricorn part of it or the sign part of it, it's going to gain momentum as an applying aspect, and then it's going to rapidly, more than likely, lose that vibe after during a separating aspect. But the strength is not the same applying as it is separating. Those arrows are in different directions. That's the answer to that question. Next. That was a good question. Actually, CC, that turned out to be a pretty good question. That's... I gotta stop jumping down everybody's throat. But man, you know, when you find out your peers are full of shit, when I find out, I already feel isolated and sitting on a fucking island. You know, when I find out my peers are full of shit, I don't care anymore. But that was a good question, guys. I thought that was a pretty good question. I think there was something else I was going to tell you guys about something else, but... Oh, do you guys want to know about pre-zodiac signs? You should. It's kind of... For you guys, it's important. I'll explain. And I'm writing my horoscopes for next little while using pre-zodiac signs. I'll show it to you. I'll explain it to you. If anyone wants a reading, hit the PayPal link, hit the link in the description box below, or I'm going to take off soon. Believe it or not, I'm watching Game of Thrones with my dad. I never watched Game of Thrones. I didn't do anything, and you guys know when I'm in PappaSunshine, I like to watch shows with my dad. I'll explain the concept of pre-zodiac signs to you guys in a second, then we'll move on. Good question. Anyway, Cece, great question, man. Great. Actually, Cece, you know, it's okay. I really do appreciate your question. And, you know, although I'm grouchy answering it at the beginning, it really does get my brain thinking. And that one is a good, that question can always be asked. How long does the energy last? What sign, is this the most powerful sign, or this power of this planet? We should always be asking ourselves that question. It's part of fucking reading an astrology chart, weighing the planets. It's the first fucking thing, second thing you do after you look at the shape of the planets. So to hear that stuff by professional astrologers is really offensive to my profession. But then again, they're Joe Rogans of astrology. It's the blind leading the stupid, and I've lost all offense for them. Respect. And when I lose respect for something, you're going to expect the names to come. All right, next. So, no, I know you've never heard of pre-zodiac signs. That's a TheSunnySide concept. It's obviously it's a sign. And you guys have also never seen this chart before. You've never seen this except on this. I'm pretty sure you've never seen this except on the TheSunnySide. But this is a combination of both tropical and your sidereal zodiac charts right here on the outside. It's tropical and sidereal. And there's a thing that's happening here astrologically that you guys are going through. And what's happening is, so one of the most important things in my job is to make sure I don't make any real solid predictions about the President of the United States or any kind of social unrest, so that I don't go to fucking jail for being an actual good at my job. So that's the first fucking thing. I can't tell you all this shit that's gonna happen. Not because I'm not a conspiracy theorist, or because I'm a fucking Freemason who's supposed to, but because I can't say they're gonna come knock on my door. You know, when I'm in the United States, I'm a visitor in your country. If I want to sit here and say, oh my God, they're going to fucking nuke Trudeau's going to get fucked over on the this, no problem. Sonny, how did you know that? Okay. I don't fucking drive a truck. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I don't give a fuck. I'm in a pretty good neighborhood in Canada, so fuck you twice. The only thing I have to watch out for around here are overzealous cops who are racially profiling, and that hasn't happened in a while, so it's okay. So, all right, next. All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm the fuck down. So, all right, here we go. So when I do horoscopes, I have a responsibility not to like tell you guys bullshit, because I could easily bullshit you guys, and so but I don't, because like, well, I don't see the point. It's like in hypnosis. I'll tell you guys a secret. In stage hypnosis, there are a lot of tricks you can do. In the clinic, there are a lot of tricks you can do to get the subject on your side, and then it's a lot easier to do what you're doing. Notice how I was pretty vague and said do what you're doing instead of saying a phrase like, it becomes much easier to bypass the critical conscious mind. There are tricks you can do. There are techniques you can do to freeze a guy to the floor without using any hypnosis. But why bother? But why? Why? Use someone else, because that guy's fucking clearly out cold and hypnotized and fucking clucking away and half naked, so like fucking use him. You don't have to fake it. In hypnosis, the one thing I learned as a stage hypnotist, one thing I learned as a stage hypnotist, you don't have to fake it. The real thing is so way over the top more powerful that the real hypnosis is more powerful than any fake in the crowd or any fake anything. It's way more impressive, way more powerful, and you should do real hypnosis. As far as astrology, trying to get it done right, or tarot reading, getting it done right. And if you can't hypnotize someone on stage, fuck it, get off to my fucking stage. Get off my fucking stage. We don't have time for you. Whatever, right? Or I do it all the time. Get off my fucking stage. You've been drinking, and it's fun. I'm fun about it. I kick him in the ass. Get off the. What are you fucking drinking? You're not supposed to be up here. Get out the fuck. To be honest, like, it's pretty fun, and so I think it's fun too. But in the clinic, same thing. You have to hypnotize them. You can't really make it up. You have to do your shit, and so there's that. In astrology, you don't have to make it up. It's like you just do it. So you don't have to make it up. And you don't have to be right. You can get it wrong. Like, you're predicting the future. You're way more, you could get it wrong is fine. It's like, the fact that you might get it right is fucking more miraculous. Like, if you got it right 100 years ago, or like, if you got it right, like, anywhere in the abortion-free United States, they're gonna burn your fucking ass. I've got a spell for that too, bitches. Goofoo, bitches. All right, next. So let me tell you about this. Are you guys ready about pre-astrological signs? All right. Hey, Casey, how are you doing? I got you, Casey. I got you. One sec. Let me just pull you up right here, and so I don't forget. And then we'll do a quick thing on pre-astrological signs. I'm pulling, just give me a second, I'm in here. Oh my god, find Casey. Casey, you okay? Casey's a chart that has all that stuff at the top, right? Yeah, Casey's chart. Okay, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Just getting Casey's chart together. Oh, Jenny! We've got a couple people in here. Fuck, I didn't see anybody. Casey, Jenny LeDoux. Jennie LeDoux. Jennie LeDoux. Well, I don't know you as a person. Like, I don't know you. Are you a long-time Sunny-sider? Jeannie, I didn't even see you there. Hold on, let me pop you in here. Okay, Casey's there. Kakashi's there. Kakashi, you got a new name, man. All right, well, that's cool. Hold on. Jeannie, Casey, Jeannie, Kakashi. Let me put you guys on the thing, and then we'll tell you guys. Hey, Moonlight, what's up? Hey, Moon and Trevor, I hope everybody's cool. All right, everybody be cool. I gotta put some people in the timestamps in. I wasn't even paying attention. So Casey's down here. Shit. Fuck, did that work? I don't really know. Kakashi goes here. Oh, shit. I never really fixed this, did I? Okay. Casey. Oh, that worked. Kakashi is there. Casey, Kakashi. There's one more, guys, that I totally missed. It's Jeannie. Jeannie, give me a second. I gotta pop your stuff up right here. And let me just put everybody calm down. I'm just gonna put, because Casey, like that, Casey's cool. But Jeannie I don't really have. So let me just load her up and then we'll be cool. Okay, guys? Everybody be cool. Oh, Jeannie's right there. Hey, Jeannie, what's up? That's cool, Jeannie. Like, I thought I recognized the last name. I don't know the first one. All right, everybody be cool. Jeannie, let me just put you in here. Hey, Wing One, check it out. Wait, hold on a sec. I have to put Jeannie in here. Wing One, check it out. I hope everything... Not Wing One, sorry. Not Wing One. Moonlight. Sorry, guys. Moonlight, check it out. I'll show you in a sec. There's new SunnySide merch. I did some stuff for... I put some really nice colors in there for Trevor as well. Because I know Trevor liked the orange, right? And so I put some really cool colors in there. But I didn't do the guy's shirt yet. I did, and then I had to... It didn't come through, so I have to do it again. But I'll show you in a sec. And, you know, take your time and stuff. Oh, it's Jonna. Oh, this is Jonna's chart? Oh, your mom's Jonna. Okay. All right, Jeannie, you be cool. Everybody calm down. I'm just typing this in. 6:45 p.m. Oh, shit, Jeannie, I don't have your birthday in here. This is funny. Okay, Jeannie, I need you to put your birthday in. I only have 6:45 p.m. Huntington Beach, California. That's where I'm going to start. But I need the rest. That's funny. That's funny. That's really funny. Go on, type it in. Jeannie's a 2.0. That's cute. The orange. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I didn't mean you, Wing One. I'm sorry. I meant Trevor. I think Trevor wore orange. But I can't do anything. I can't do anything until Jeannie types in her birthday because I have all the others. I have this screen up here. Actually, I can show you guys right now. I don't like to show you this screen too often because, you know, it's kind of private for other people's stuff. Hey, Jonna, what's up? Well, I know Jonna. It's 6:41. Cool. Can we get the birthday, please? 6:41 is cool. Yeah, any time is cool. So I'm doing it right now. 4/20/98. Thanks, Jonna. Because we love it. 4/20. All right. You guys. Okay, 4/20, 1987. Oh, whoa. She's 1998. Guys, 1998 or 1987? 87. 4/20/87. Gotcha. Oops. 4/20/87. 6:41 p.m. There we go. Cool, guys. Hey, you guys really answering right on time. Your computer, your shit's not lagging at all, man. You guys really, computer is really up to speed. Mine's lagging, but what the fuck? That's very cool. All right, Jeannie, we got you. We're going to save you. We're going to do Kakashi first, right? Kakashi's getting a tarot reading. But I'll tell you guys really quickly the difference between what's going on here in this stuff. And just, if you guys can just bear with me for a minute, I'll teach you guys about pre-astrology planets. All right, go 420. That's all cool. What happened to SLC? SLC was messaging me away. SLC, if you're still watching, text message me on my phone because I don't like that app. The app, I have to enter in the passcode and it doesn't always work. So if you're texting me, SLC, text me on the phone and I'll sort out the prices. But I just broke my computer for real, so I'm not really happy about spending money right now. Just to let anybody know. So I'm going to have to change this to some kind of Canadian plan properly soon. All right, next. All right, so when you read the horoscope, so when you read my horoscopes, let me just explain this to you guys for a second, the concept of pre-zodiac signs, and you should read this, and you should start, when you read my horoscopes, go to TheSunnySide.net. I will start posting horoscopes by element. You guys got that? I'm going to post it by element. So, although I wrote the horoscopes a couple of days ago, I wrote them by element, right? And you guys saw them, and I didn't finish the water signs, whatever. But like the reason was because I didn't know today was going to be all this bullshit about most powerful sign and all this, like Joe Rogan astrology. Does you guys know something? When I used to say things like the McDonald's of astrology and things like the whoever wrote the Linda Goodman of astrology or Pop Astrology, those were derogatory comments. Like, I thought that was offensive. I thought that was derogatory, but whatever. It is what it is. Like, everybody thinks they play, I play guitar, Sonny. Okay, fine. Well, I actually don't. I'm a guitar. I play guitar, but I wouldn't consider myself a guitar player. All right, so whatever. But there you go. So I thought that was a derogatory term. Please understand, when I say you're the Joe Rogan of astrology, that's far worse. The Freemason inside of me is about as offended as I could possibly get when I hear willfully saying stupid shit. To me, that's like gambling at the foot for clothes. That's pretty bad shit. Anyways, whatever. Do whatever the fuck you want. I hope it's worth it. All right. So, next. So, stick with me for a second. So and just listen up. Please. And for all you astrologers in the background about to steal all my shit. So here we go. So this is a SunnySide concept that we've had for a while, and I thought I would bring it forward because whether you realize it or not, this is how I write the horoscopes. And it is why the SunnySide horoscopes are pretty accurate. They're pretty accurate for like horoscopes. Horoscopes are not supposed to be accurate. They're supposed to be fun. It's why I do horoscopes for fun. My YouTube channel is supposed to be fun. I made him in a bad mood for the last 5 fucking years. It's up. Follow the language. So when I do horoscopes, you will see this. When I do horoscopes, you're going to see me do charts that are using Placidius, tropical, and geocentric. And oftentimes I'm in Chicago because I live in Chicago, so what the fuck? Because that's what I'm going to do. Most times they say New York, right? But I usually use Chicago. So, whatever, man. Okay, so that's what it says. Like, that's what it says. And that's what we're looking at. But actually, and when I do your individual readings, this is exactly what I use. No joke. Exactly what I use for individual readings. Why? Because I know how to read intercepted houses. Because I know what it means when a house is a different size. I know what applying aspects mean. I know what the cusp means. I know what this stuff means. I know what planets... I know in the sky there is no fucking line between Cancer and Gemini. I know that. I could show it to you right now, but I'll probably get really pissed off. Right? Here, I'll show you. But I'm going to get fucking pissed off. But I'll show you. So... like, to say that there is like just a quick thing. First, if you study astrology, it says there's cusps. First, to say that there's, some kind of delineation between, of certain, it's just silly it's just kind of silly. It's just kind of silly to say, the line between, like, Leo is way the hell over here, and Cancer's here, and Gemini's here. They're not the same distance apart. Not even remotely. They don't look the same distance apart. Maybe they are. Is Taurus the same distance as... Pisces is this massive constellation, and Aries is this little dick right here. Aries is literally the little dick constellation. And you know what the fuck? Look how big Pisces is. Right? Two fish swimming in opposite direction. Not that weird. Geminis. Oh my god, where's his hand reaching? Okay, whatever. You know, so it's not... Whatever, I'm running out of steam, guys. Here, let's go back to the thing. So in regular astrology, when I do readings for you guys, I really do use this. Okay, I use Placidius, I use all of this stuff. But when I'm reading the horoscopes, I don't. I use the same chart, but when I'm using the horoscopes, I do not use what you guys see. I leave it up so you guys can see it, but obviously, you know, I don't want to change my charts every 10 seconds, so I don't. But when I do horoscopes, I think I use a different house system when I do horoscopes. And I use a combination, believe it or not, I use a combination of tropical and sidereal. Okay? You guys ready? When I read my horoscopes, I use a combination of tropical and sidereal astrology. I really, honest to God, do. And until the last couple of days, when I'm looking for something to sell and make a lot of money doing it, I've kept a lot of this stuff to myself. But this is exactly what's happening in the world right now. Sidereal astrology looks like this. This is what sidereal astrology looks like. And even for those who have only been here for a week or so, you will have seen me use this chart. Like, is Jupiter really in Pisces? Like, where's Jupiter? It's supposed to be in Aries, right? Aries is over here, man. Oh, no, wait, I don't know where Jupiter is. I can't remember. Like, fuck, I really don't remember. Well, I'll look in a sec. But, like, is the sun in Gemini or is the sun in Cancer, right? Is the sun in Gemini right now or is the sun in Cancer, right? Is Mars over here? I guess this says Mars is in Aries. Where's Mars really? Is Mars in Aries? What the fuck? Mars is just entering Aries according to this. You know, it says Venus is in Taurus. Venus is entering. Anyways, this is kind of what's going on in the sky right now. Like, this is sidereal astrology that we're looking at. This is where everything is. Sort of. Hold on. But at the same time, we live in the West, and our astrology is based on the seasons. And we do study things like, and because our astrology is based on the seasons, all that shit I talked about earlier, where, like this is the longest day of the year, in Cancer is the solstice, right? Or end of Gemini, beginning of Cancer is the solstice. And Jupiter loves the solstice, man. Jupiter wants to party his freaking out. Oh, that's not... Sorry. Jupiter likes to party his ass off, right? And Jupiter wants to party it up all day long. Like, so that's the deal, man. But, like, so there's a reason we use tropical zodiac. We use tropical astrology in the West. And there's a reason some people still use Vedic astrology. But pure Vedic astrology is no longer accurate. I don't give a fuck what you say. It's not. I'm pretty sure I know more Vedic astrology than everyone watching me put together right fucking now. And it's not that fucking accurate anymore. But it's not accurate. What's not accurate in Vedic astrology right now is the one thing you guys need more than ever. And that's your natal interpretation. Right? Your natal interpretation is what most of you guys want to know. You want to answer the question in astrology, who am I? Right? You want to know who am I and why is all this fucking shit happening to me? Some of you got into knowing who am I means like, am I going to be famous? Are my tits going to be big? Am I going to marry a guy with a big dick? Those are all answered in astrology, by the way, in one of the books I put for you guys for free. And so the biggest joke of today I was redoing the video today about, on my phone, right, because obviously this shit's broken, about who's the most unfaithful zodiac sign. And I'm looking at it. That video has over 450,000 views, and I don't even pretend to promote anything on that stuff. That video, man, you know, there are legitimate astrological placements for that stuff. It's not even a question to me. I look at your chart and I know when you're going to be cheating. But that's not the point. Vedic astrology does a very bad job of describing who I am. Sidereal astrology does not take things into account, like the school season. You know, that like the big kids are born in Aquarius, right? Sidereal astrology doesn't really take that into account anymore. You know, like it does and it doesn't. It does and it doesn't, or it just doesn't. Like it's just changed. So just like the questions you guys asked today, how long does this, so you asked me a legitimate question. How long does that aspect last? How long does the energy of the full moon last? Well, like, man, you know, how the fuck? You don't know. I gave you an explanation saying Capricorn is going to last for 2.5 days. You know, and the full moon's going to be in there, and then the mood is going to shift. But that's using, is that Capricorn now, or is that Capricorn in 3 weeks according to Vedic astrology, or was it 3 weeks ago? That's the question. In addition to that, there are people born early in the sign and people born late in the sign. And on top of that, we have to do with risings. So when I read the horoscopes, I don't do any of that. I talk about energy and motion, applying aspects versus separating aspects. And we also talk about, I'll say that again, aspects, energy and motion, applying aspects to separating aspects. So it doesn't matter if in Western astrology, the sun is in Cancer. Right there in Western astrology, the sun is in Cancer. When you look up in the sky, though, the sun is very clearly in Gemini, unless you're freaking blind. Well, even if you're blind, the sun is still in Gemini. Not only is that, the sun's right at this guy's crotch, man. The sun's right there. So go tell me that it's not, because it is. And so here we go. Now, the difference between the two charts is right here. Okay, so the difference between the two charts is right here. So things are going to get a little bit tricky, and I'm going to ask you guys to just think about things. I'm going to say some things that are happening to some zodiac signs, and you tell me if you're pre in that zodiac. I'm going to tell you what is happening to a zodiac sign in the pre of the next sign, and you'll see that probably similar things are happening to you, and I'll explain it right now. So Aries right now, okay, so what the hell is going on in the astrology? Let me find some simple shit that's happening. So Aries, okay, everyone born in Aries, how the hell does this, I gotta sort this in my brain now because I always do it backwards. Hold on a sec, I'm doing it backwards. I'm trying to explain it. It's not that easy to explain because to read the horoscopes is one thing and to write them is completely opposite. So hold on. And I explained this to SLC today or yesterday. But it's opposite. So hold on a sec. Make sure I get this right. So Aries, okay, hold on. So Aries, so when I write Aries, I'm also writing pre-Taurus. You guys got that? When I write Aries, I'm writing pre-Taurus. Hold on, let me do this again. Because Aries, okay, no, wait, hold on. This is not me. Hold on. Okay, here's why. This here is Taurus, okay? That's Taurus. But this, all of this is considered Aries. I consider this Aries and pre-Taurus. Pre-Taurus. Pre-Taurus is right about there. Okay, that's Aries and pre-Taurus. This is Pisces. Oh no, did we cut off? Something is going on here. I think my hand is touching this thing and I'm fucking stuff up. Hold on. Okay, we're back. So this is Pisces and pre-Aries. Okay, that's because this part of Taurus, if you're a Taurus born, like if you're a Taurus born right here in Western astrology, you're actually a Taurus in Vedic, you're actually an Aries in Vedic astrology. So I know it's weird and difficult, but I consider that a pre-Taurus. And I'll just tell you some things happening right now. So Aries have to watch out for their money, right? Aries are going to be a bit of a business. Actually, I'm saying this all wrong. Holy fuck. It's totally backwards. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking blah, 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 blah. And there's a problem. And I think I have it a little bit back. I think I'm saying it backwards. I think I'm saying it backwards. Let me do this again. Holy jeez, I'm totally saying it backwards. So like, I'll just continue. So like for Aries, okay guys, I might have this totally, my description might be backwards, but I'm just going to read it how I would normally read the horoscopes, and I'll teach it to you properly. So when I'm writing the horoscopes right now, it's for Aries and pre-Taurus, because in Vedic astrology, early Tauruses are considered Aries. That's why. And the events are going to happen to them. So some Tauruses, the events are going to happen early, and some Tauruses, the events not going to happen at all. So if we get back to the timing of things, saying this day of the week, this is going to happen, and say the full moon's on Saturday, and say the full moon's on Friday, and you don't go back, and you lose your job on Friday, you're going to say the full moon's on Friday, but you don't go into work until Monday, like you get sick, right? You don't go into work on Friday, you're sick, and you show up Monday, and you're fired. You're like, what the fuck happened? Why didn't anyone tell me? Well, you're supposed to find out on Friday, but you didn't go to work. So you don't find out you were sick. You don't find out till, or it was long weekend or something. You don't find out till Monday. Did the energy really travel that long? Or did you just fuck up the day? The energy lasts as long as there's opportunity to hear the news. Right. You guys cool? Now, oftentimes, the opportunity will expire very sincerely. If there's no football game on Tuesday, the opportunity to score a touchdown no longer exists, and this should be fucking obvious. Everybody cool? Should be fucking obvious. So, sometimes when you're reading horoscopes, I used to say things, before I developed this concept, I used to say things like, for Aries born earlier in the month, this is going to happen at a certain time. For Aries born later in the month, this might happen a little later, and put a time thing on it like that. But as I evolved my astrology and my predictions over the years, I've found that sometimes saying that it's going to happen a little bit later is just not true. Not because of applying aspects and separating aspects, but because the event is gone. You don't have an opportunity to bang that chick anymore because she's fucking your buddy upstairs. Way to go, Poindexter. Fuck, those are some nice shiny shoes, motherfucker. Maybe you should have been talking to your girl instead of shining your fucking shoes. All right, well, there you go. Do you guys get it? Sometimes, so instead of saying, and as such, as I'm reading horoscopes, it doesn't happen. Right? Because the opportunity for it is no longer there. I've been talking to you guys in the last couple of weeks of how reality has to line up with the astrology. And if the reality doesn't line up with the astrology, then you can't fucking do it. I'm sorry, but if you spend all your money doing something, it doesn't fucking matter how cheap everything is going to be next week because you spent all your fucking money. You're an idiot. Next, so when we were looking at this here, I would normally say, you know, Aries, you have to watch out for facial blemishes. Aries people are getting your name wrong right now. So Aries and pre-Taurus, okay? Aries and pre-Taurus. The same thing should be happening to pre-Taurus as Aries, all right? Aries is all about should be worried about their money, worried about people stealing their money. Aries getting facial blemishes, headaches, nosebleeds, you know, again, people getting their name wrong, blah, 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 blah. The full moon for Aries and pre-Taurus is going to affect these guys very publicly. Something about them is going to pop out into the world that they maybe wanted to keep hidden for a little bit, or whatever they've been doing in the background. So for Aries and for Tauruses, pre-Tauruses, we're going to hear things like career things that happen. And if we have any like new area, that's just what's going to happen. It's fascinating, man. It's just fascinating the way it all plays out. They're going to want to know about your career, you know, that kind of shit's on display. So that's what a pre of a sign is. You know, that's what it is. So like, if something's happening to Gemini, it's going to happen to a pre-Cancer right there. So, you know, Geminis should be attracting right now. Gemini should be looking good right now. For most Cancers, the love vibe is behind the scenes. For most Cancers, they're going to be, you know, for most Cancers, they're going to be like, you know, like sneaky love affairs right now. But for early Cancers, okay, for early Cancers, they're probably looking pretty good. You know, things are popping into the scene. You know, things are happening. Things should be happening for early Cancers right now. They're looking good. People are talking to them, you know. For regular Cancers, shit's still happening behind the scenes. But for pre-Cancers, that energy's happening already. What else you guys, you know, what other examples could we just get? Like, it's pretty simple. Like, it's pretty simple if you ask me. They're the pre-signs, right? Watch this for Scorpio, all right? So Scorpio, this big change is happening in your relationships, right? So for Scorpios and pre-Sagittarians, you guys have to watch your, you know, you guys have to, you know, you have to watch your joint, you have to watch your relationships. You're going to find out something in your relationships. You're going to find out how your parents are doing. You're going to find out the barista. You know, maybe you find out your barista is single. That's finding out something about relationships. Maybe you're going to find out that, you know, your barber has a boner every time he cuts your, like, you know, you're going to find out some fucked up shit. Pre-Scorpios, right? Pre-Scorpios and Libras. Pre-Scorpios and Libras. It's pre-Scorpios and Libras. It's joint finances. You're going to find out about an inheritance. You're going to find out about shared resources. You're going to find out about taxes and shit. For these guys, and you know, you might find out about, you know, this, you might find out, depending on if you're a Scorpio or a pre-Scorpio, you might find out information about your health and day-to-day life. And that's what the pre-signs mean. And I added them because it adds a tremendous amount of clarity to the zodiac. Does a pre-sign mean you're a sidereal? Does it mean, Sonny, I resonate with more with my sidereal zodiac? You probably fucking don't. Like, in all sincerity, you probably don't. Because you're not raised in Western culture on that. You're raised in tropical zodiac. You're treated and you are raised socially using tropical zodiac. Meaning, if you're born in the spring in Aries, you are treated a different way than if you were born in November approaching the winter, or if you were born in Leo. You know, you're born in Leo, you're a baby who's going to play on the floor with no clothes on. You're going to run naked for a while. If you're born as a baby in Capricorn, you're wearing a fucking snowsuit by the fire. Your life is different. Anyways, that's what's going on with the pre-signs. And so if you're going to describe yourself, there's a new cusp forming, so to speak. And the cusp is like, the new cusp is kind of a bit of an overlap in tropical and sidereal zodiac. And to answer the question, who am I? That's what you guys should really be using right now. This new thing we created for you guys on the sunny side here, doing sunny side astrology using your pre-zodiac sign. It's kind of important, and that's what it is. That's what you should do. As far as everything else is concerned, the thing that hasn't changed is planet to planet aspects. These little guys are the same distance apart regardless of how you do it. Next, let's go read their charts. Let's go do some psychic shit. Fuck, I used to really like my job. It just burns me out now. All right, next. I hope you guys... So that's pre-zodiac sign. That's the strength of the moon. That's me ranting on you guys because... All right. Oh, look, we're glitching a little bit. All right, everybody cool? Shall we move on? Are you guys ready for the next thing? Oh my God, did everybody really boogie out? That's hilarious. All right, let's get back to it. I guess you guys really don't give a shit about any of this. All right, good. You're a 0-degree Taurus? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Hey, Snooch, what's up, playa? They sure do, Jeff. They sure do. We can't talk about everybody, but I can't really talk about everybody, but blah, 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 blah. Hey, Amy. No, I'm cool with that too, Amy. My laptop is like, it literally cracked. Watch this. Holy shit. You guys want to see why I'm so pissed off about this Mac? Oh, shit. And I'm lagging like crazy. I don't know why I'm lagging or I'm glitching because I'm fine. And also, I don't have that much open on my computer. Look. There's nothing here. Like, nothing is on my screen. Look. You guys know what my screen looks like. There's nothing here. Look. Nothing's open. But I am going to shut this stellarium. That doesn't really take up a lot of energy, and it's really cool. Now we're on this thing. Oh, this is the stream element. Look, there's nobody even here. Just Casey. There's only 3 readings tonight. So we do our 3 readings and move on. All right. Next. Whoops. Hey, watch this. Then we'll... oh, this creator studio is slow. YouTube is slow. Whoops. Watch this. Look. I'm so pissed off, man. My screen's fucking cracked. Oh, wow, it came up. Oh, my God, my screen turned on. No way. Oh, my God, that's a fucking miracle. It's a fucking miracle. This is what a cracked fucking MacBook Pro screen looks like. That is F-U-C. That's goo-foo. I hate this fucking computer. Except that it's a really, really good computer. It's really good. But and it's a solid piece of architecture. Except the screen's a piece of shit. The hardware, the keyboard's a piece of shit. And I'll never buy one of these fuckers again. And look, this fucking thing turns off like this randomly. Look, it just randomly fucked off. All right, next. Pam, what do you want to know about ascendants? What do you want to know about ascendants? Anyways, nothing like that. Hey, Cece, it's pretty neat, huh? So, as we move along, and I write more and more like this, hold on. As I write more, I'll put it in the horoscopes. And I'm also arranging the horoscopes by element now. Because it's arranged by element, it's going to make more sense a little bit. So like the full moon's in Capricorn. So whatever is whatever. But, you know, for the fire signs, that's not the greatest. Like, it is good and it's good. I explain it. Okay, next. It's... You heard, oh, I was frozen? That's okay. My monitor is not actually on. My monitor is broken down there, and this is not on. But I can't hook this up to a computer. I'm not whining or complaining or anything. I'm just pissed off. I'm pissed off at... pissed off at... I'm pissed off at... I just pissed off. I just don't like. I just get really pissed off when people that you're supposed to respect let you down, and I don't like losing respect. Respect is really important for me. Respect is more important than money for me. Respect it was really important for me, and I don't respect them anymore. Like I really, I just don't. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to. I don't want to be anywhere near them ever again. I don't want to be anywhere near people who throw shade like that. I just don't want to do it. I just don't. I just don't. It's sorry, you know. Anyways, let's a loose pin in there. No, I put tape on the screen. It looks like you mean on my the Mac. I put tape on the screen because I thought it would stop the crack, but it didn't. Maybe I should use nail polish or something. It didn't. The crack went really big, and what are you gonna do? I'll replace it anyways. I'll replace it again. I'll replace it when I'll replace it. I'll do it myself. They're expensive to replace. When I save up enough, I'll just buy another screen, replace it myself. Maybe I'll make a video showing you guys how to do it. SLCNI, these computers are really expensive. Remember, I'm a professional YouTuber. My wife's a professional model. We used to have a real studio and and so with sets and everything. And so but we don't anymore, right? And we have to get rid of a lot of our stuff. And so it's expensive. We got rid of a lot of our stuff. But whatever. We can fix these things. We fix computers, we fix cell phones, we know how to work on our gear. All right, next. That's nothing. That's sudden. Listen up. We're going to get to the tarot readings right now. That is sudden and unexpected. That's Uranus. It was already a little cracked. I've been bitching about it for a couple of weeks now. It's already a little bit cracked. Sudden and unexpected. Okay. Communication problem. Okay. Saturn is still square my sun. I'm going to be grouchy for the rest of the year. That's okay. Bad, really, really bad things are happening over here. I'm going to be grouchy for a really long time. But that's okay. As long as I'm as far the fuck away from people who say willfully say things just to get views on YouTube, don't respect you. But then again, I used to get paid. So what the fuck? So I guess, I'm pretty sure. Anyways. Oh, I really hate that when I lose respect. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. Hey, I'll tell you another one. I'll tell you a neat one. You don't have to buy like a t-shirt or something. I'll tell you a neat one though. Listen to this. So my aunt got in a really bad car accident yesterday. She's okay, but she's been in a couple of crazy ones. Like she drove into a shopping mall by accident once. she said her brakes failed and she drove right into the mall. That's bad. It's really dangerous. She was able to walk away from that. Yesterday was another screwy one, but she was able to walk away from that. It's transportation, man. That's astrology at work. That's transportation. All right. Sudden and unexpected. All right. You got to roll with it. It's fucked up. We know it's happening, so no need to stress out. I didn't think it was going to happen in my third house. Third house from what? Communication? I'm a Gemini rising? No. No. I don't know. I didn't actually finish the horoscope, so I'm not sure if any. Sagittarius? Sagi's getting in car accidents? I don't know. I said someone was. I was actually most worried about Libra this week. Libra and Taurus really were. I'm most worried about those guys. Libra and Taurus I'm most worried about. And that's the deal. All right, let's move through. So that's the thing, guys. That's the thing. That's what I was thinking. That's the deal with So about the crack in the screen. What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna chill it out. If I was in Chicago, I would probably set that up on the monitor. I would probably say SLC, fuck it. I need that monitor back. It's an old TV. I use it as a monitor. In the old place, I had this extra kind of space it was a big apartment. But in the new place, it's not as big, so she's resisting, but like, fuck, who cares? The computer's broken. Fuck, it's all bullshit. I don't give a shit. I'm probably going to be here for a while anyways. So, all right. I might just go teach music at the music school at Humbertown and just fuck everybody. Just say I don't give a shit anymore. Actually, I might do that tomorrow. I just might walk down and say, hey, man, I'm that guy over there. I'm that guy you're listening to right now. So maybe you can. All right, next. All right, let's get down to it. Let's pick the cards. So that's it. So that's the full moon. Let me say this again. SLC had a big conversation about this. It doesn't mean it's not eventful. It doesn't mean like the events that are unfolding aren't going to change your life permanently. They are. This is a very, very big week. The rest of the month is so big, you will not walk away from it without any permanent change. There's a permanent change that's happening right now. Whatever. Oh, man. Anyways. Okay. So that's the deal. But it's the language. It doesn't qualify as the language that was being used. That's not what the language means. Whatever. But I'm really glad we didn't get into a big fight tonight about, hey, Sonny, what's the most powerful zodiac sign? We'll do a video on it. All right, let's do it. Time to guess the cards, guys. Time to guess the cards, and then we'll come around. So that's pre-zodiac signs. The videos are coming out. I'll probably push right through. I have 2 videos waiting to show you guys right now, but my fucking thing broke, so I'm going to have to do something else tomorrow. And that's it. Pre-zodiac sign. So strength of planets. We talked a little bit about that. We talked a little bit about pre-zodiac signs, which are extremely important. So if you're like an early Cancer, you know, stuff that's happening to late Gemini is going to happen to you, right? If you wait till Cancer, that event might be back, might be gone. It's fascinating. As I'm trying to explain it to you guys, it's pretty simple to me, but from a writing perspective, it's simple. But once I start to describe it, and from a reading perspective, it's simple. But when I try to describe it, I completely screw it up, and now I'm really confused. So it's like just trying to reread it to you guys. I'm like, does it really make sense? I'm like, okay, I know, but like it does. Okay, I know, but it does. So just read your pre-zodiac sign. Check out my horoscopes on TheSunnySide.net and check it out. Oh my God, Gabrielle, I can't fuck. I tried, and like I was talking to SLC today, and I was like I'm sitting at a Humber Valley where I went to elementary school, right? I'm just sitting there staring out, going to shoot videos. And like I started the shooting, and I'm starting to write, and I'm like, all right, I got it. I'm writing. Entering into the zone. I'm like, at SLC phones, and I'm trying to like explain it to her, and I'm like, hey baby, guess what? And she's like, because SLC is a Gemini answer, okay? She's like, and so I'm like trying to explain it. I'm like, all right. And then I'm like confused, and then I'm like, just read pre-Cancer, baby, and you're gonna be cool. Because like, not because I'm being, I couldn't get, and now, it's so easy, but like, I just can't fucking explain it properly. Just read pre-Cancer, early Cancers, read pre-Cancers. I'm not a pre-Scorpio. 23 degrees, 25 degrees, however high up my degrees are. Clearly not pre-Scorpio in any way, shape, or form. I might fall into pre-Sagittarius. Just saying, as an example. So when we look at that chart in a couple of seconds where she says she's on the cusp at 0 degrees Taurus, she's definitely a pre-Taurus. Watch for head injuries and stuff. All right, we'll do it in a sec. All right, next. Libra would be a pre-Virgo, man. Libra pre-Virgo. But I'll tell you something. Just before we continue with anything, that's the horoscopes. Okay, so that's the horoscopes and how I write the horoscopes and how you might start to interpret things and how you can, move through back and forth and more accurate. So that's the horoscopes. It's not really as easy as I'm trying to make it seem. And I actually get confused in my head right now. But when I'm writing, I get in the zone, and I go, ksh, and I just click the chart, click, 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 and I'm like, ksh. But like, this one is a tricky one, but pre-signs are the way to go. All right, next, let's do the cards. Oh, here's what I was going to say to Wing One about, then we'll go do the cards once about Libra. Libra jogged my mind there because we're talking about pre-signs. There's a difference between if you're born with the Venus as a morning star and Venus as an evening star. You're, people with Venus as the morning star, sneaky motherfuckers, a little bit on the loosey zipper side, don't always trust them, a little bit reclusive. They like to make love with the windows closed. Whatever. I like to smell the air. Whatever. And then on the other side, we have Venus evening star people. With Venus in front of the sun, Venus evening star people, pay attention, you want to know this. Venus as an evening star people, they make all the money. They're the good-looking ones, they're the famous ones, they're the sex symbols, they're the ones who make all the money. Evening star Venus. Morning star Venus are the slutty ones, the secret ones, the ones lazy. That's what it is. It's different people. So instead of regular signs and pre-zodiac signs, there's a little bit more about that. So we're going to add these to the horoscopes. We've been doing the moon phase for about 7 years now. Hey everybody, this weekend the moon's going to be in blah, 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 blah. Hey everybody, this is going to be a full moon. Hey everybody, we've got the moon with that. Right? The moon's going to, that means we're all going to be feeling so, and so, and so. So those who've been following the sunny side, that's the moon phase. We've been doing the moon thing for a long time now. Right? So that's that. We're adding in, I've always done pre-signs, but I'm going to make it very clear for you guys now, pre-zodiac signs. And the other thing is, and now these little things, I'll sneak things in like morning star set, evening star Venus for you guys. All right, let's do it. Let's pick the cards. Enough bullshit. I'm done. I had 2 hours. Guys, I must have been stressed because I had 2 hours of fucking rant inside of me. That shit pissed me off. Can you imagine if the moon wasn't in Capricorn and I was really in a bad mood? I'm not in a bad mood. I'm just I just want my parents to be okay. Oh my god, it's funny. My dad's talking to me about cars all the time, like sports cars and stuff. Not like sports cars, because I don't have any money to buy anything. But it's funny. If my dad had another 2 years, I was talking to SLC about this. If my dad had another 2 years, I would definitely run out and show off to him right now. But I can't do that. We just got to pay off our credit cards. We just moved. All right, psychic time. Pam says, the Hermit, 10 of coins, death. What? The Hermit. Pam, you're reading the Hermit, 10 of coins, and death? That means 10 of coins means you're going to inherit money, right? The Hermit is by yourself. That's a plan. And the death card is a change, right? Just saying. Gabrielle says, the Hangman, that's illusions. Yeah, maybe. Ace of Swords. You guys are gonna listen to me talk this out. I gotta say so. Ace of Swords, right? New communication things, new lines of communication, potential. Maybe Gabrielle got a new cell phone or something, or someone phoned, started talking to somebody. Jonna says the Hangman. Oh wow, another one says the Hangman. Yeah, illusions, right? Neptune energy, maybe. Confusion a little bit. It's not really confusion. It's it just doesn't make sense, but maybe. Tower, things crashing down. 5 of Swords, arguing. Oh my god, Jonna, you okay? People arguing and shit. I didn't really argue that much. I didn't really vent or rage anything. I just kind of because I'm not really angry. I'm disappointed. I don't think this is people I'm not really angry at anyone. I'm just disappointed. I'm sad. I'm my peers are full of shit. They're not authentic. They're fags. I want them to fuck as far away from me as possible. I don't want anything to do with fucking bullshitters. Not at all. And for me to recommend them in the past is I feel like shit vouching for those people. I am not a good fucking person right now because I pointed you guys in their direction. I really feel shame for this bullshit they're doing. Those fuckers don't give a shit. I'm going to tell you guys secrets from the temple. Real secrets. You guys really want to know what those guys, they say inside? All right, next. You guys really want to know what guys in the locker room say about you? Okay, so here we go. Next. The Hangman Tower, 5 of Swords. Death, L. Hey, L, how you doing? I hope everything is okay. I hope you're okay. Actually, for all of you guys, I hope you're okay. And actually, there's not one person here right now who I would even remotely rant at right now. All you guys are cool. And you guys are calming me down as well. L, Death, Tower, 3 of Swords. Hey guys, after I read your cards, you guys could guess again, okay? So when I start to do my thing, you guys can guess. Hey Gloria, what's up? You got into it with your brother. Aw, I finished a box of ice cream. I got out of it. I finished, I think there was like 9 ice cream cones come in those large Haagen-Dazs containers, or maybe 12. We get the big ones at Costco. Whatever it is, I ate them all. They're all gone. All right. What did Gabrielle say? What? Gabrielle is totally psychic. Wingwin, I'll reread them. Oh, no, it's okay. Oh, thanks, Wingwin. You mean the horoscopes. All right. Completion. The world is completion. All the 10s are completion. Not always completed and good, but all the 10s are completion. 4 of Wands. Yeah, I think 4 of Wands getting on with things. All right. Venus is in my sun. Woo! I know some guys who had their wieners in Libra. Is that the same? Wing1 says Venus is the sun. I heard of some guys who have their wieners in Libra, and I know a bunch of Sagittarians who put their wieners in everything. Oh man, I love mustard. I put mustard on everything. Okay, can you stop? Can you, like, after lunch? Like, all right, K1, 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups? That's a good question. So I look at 5 of Cups like, me and S, like, that would, like, I think that would be something like, let's see what it says. I would normally, can you see that my ideas are changing right now, K1? I would normally think of a cup, like, between me and SLC, because I don't really interact with a lot of people. So SLC is my 2 of Cups. When we fight, she's my 8 of Cups. When we, like, really happy, she's my 9 of Cups. Definitely, she's my wish come true. She's definitely my dream come true. When she's the 4 of Cups all the time, daydreaming about stuff for her, she's my Cups, man. The 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups, childlike, I'm a buddy. 5 of Cups is kind of like a heart, is 5 of Cups would be like, so I think of the Cups as like SLC. It's really, I think the Cups are kind of personal to me, but not necessarily, because I tell you guys, and I think when people are fighting, I think outside of the immediate rapport, I look at it in terms of swords. That's kind of how I look at it. I don't know that that's right, but it's kind of how I look at it. So maybe, and I look at the 5 of Cups as pretty hard, actually, but not as hard as the 3 of Swords. Would those guys, would all that shit qualify as the 5 of Cups? Maybe. Maybe a little bit they let me down. The Tower card is being let down, right? Tower card is being let down. 3 of Swords is being let down. Not fighting, really being let down. 8 of Cups, you're let down. You got to move on. You're just not feeling the vibe. I'm a very 8 of Cups right now with regards to astrology and a lot of these people. I love studying astrology. I love predicting. I'm a know-it-all. I love to get it right. I don't always get it right. I almost always get sports wrong. Like I just said again, I'm very consistent with picking the wrong team to win in astrology. I'll say it again. I'm extremely consistent in picking the wrong team. Extremely. I'm extremely consistent in saying who's going to have a hot game, who's going to do this, what's going to happen, if you're going to injure yourself, if you're going to, this is going to, I'm extremely consistent in that. I don't think I've ever, except for the Toronto Raptors winning that year, I have not picked shit in fucking sports. All right. But if you know how to listen to me, you should have made a lot of money off my astrological picks in the last couple of years. You guys, there's some people who've made a lot of money off me, and I know that I'm really happy for them. Just like there's some of you guys going to make a lot of money buying your houses in the crash soon. You asked me a couple of years ago, I told you to wait. All right, next. Wing One says the Four of Wands. Okay, here we go. Time for me to guess the cards. So that's what I think for that. But I don't think that's the underlying theme. And I don't think you guys were really disappointed. Were you guys... Oh, but thanks, K1. So I'm working it out. K1, I'm working it out in my head. Were any of you guys disappointed? Gloria wants some cherry ice cream. Oh, man, Haagen-Dazs all day. Oh, thanks, Wing One. Wing One says 2 of Cups. Were you guys frustrated today? I'll tell you that shit about me in the morning. Guys, I'm waking up grouchy. Not as grouchy as I did before. I used to wake up in really good moods, really excited to get on the day. Like used to wake up at 5:30 in the morning every day. It wasn't fun, but I had to catch the bus. And so I wake up at 5:30 to catch the bus. And I've done that many times in my life. I had to wake up at 5:30 to catch the first bus, the first city bus, so I could go to university. And I did that for a couple of years. And it was an honor and a privilege to go study where I studied. So I would easily wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go there. Hey, can you guys imagine? Hey, TN, listen to this. I lived with my grandmother. She lived east of the Scarborough Town Center, a couple of blocks, over past by Markham Road, between Markham and McCowan and Shepherd. And I used to travel from there all the way to Humber at the racetrack to study, to go to the Humber School of Music up there. And I took the bus, right? I had to get there for an 8:30 class. Like, that is what I used to do. So just imagine that trip. I also went from my grandmother's house to York, right, by bus. Imagine what that was. That was like, that's serious. Oh, wait, Tian doesn't know. K1, you guys know where this is. So, it's a serious bus trip I used to take. But anyways, it was a privilege. And I read a lot on the bus. But I hope you guys are okay. The pages, all right. Pretty much. K1, pretty much. Just pick the opposite. For sports, for things that are like popularity contests, like elections or award ceremonies, we're pretty much 100%. Look, I'm not blinking, I'm not flinching or anything. I think we're about 100%. We got predictions correct when we didn't even know who was up for the awards. I put guys in with the awards that I didn't even know they weren't even in the movies. So like they weren't even up for, and we still got it right. But like it's fucking hilarious. All right, next. All right, Wing One says the Empress. K1's always disappointed. Well, K1, you're psychic. Psychic people are disappointed all the time. All right, so what do I think? So if you guys, I'm telling you, I used to always wake up in a good mood. Really, if I had to wake up early, I woke up really early, but I always had something to do. I would like go to the gym. I used to shower and then brush my teeth at the gym and shave. I'd go to the gym and then I would go out, do my thing. Or I would like go to teach the kids at 7:30 in the morning. I would get there and I wouldn't get paid, right? I used to teach the kids for free at the elementary schools. And then, but it was my thing, right? Whatever. And then, it's all, make jokes in the morning, always tired doing my thing. But now, and Martine, you remember Martine was my roommate? Like, I should just Martine sent me a message earlier. So that's just why I brought her up. I shouldn't hear me go in the morning. And but these last little while, I've been waking up very angry. And not necessarily motivated, but I'm self-motivated. I'll do it anyways. I don't have to want to do it. I will do it anyways. Desire is not really part of my success structure. I'll do it anyways. but these days are angry. So seeing all those comments, that's me being angry, me doing all that, me losing faith. It's the full moon. There's the full moon showing. So the angry part of it, the reaction, is me. So making sure that if you guys had that, it might be you and not the astrology, okay? So just because that, and it might not show up in the cards because it's you. So I don't expect the things I went through personally to show up in the cards. But, so there's that. But I do expect things like finding out that those astrologers are bullshitting people. They're the Joe Rogan of astrology right now. Bullshit is the wrong word. There's a lot of people out there who I hear, I don't know if it's really a lot of people, but it sounds like a lot of people would prefer to take veterinarian medicine over human medicine. That's okay. Doesn't make them stupid, silly, fucking weird or retarded or stupid. I don't know. I am neither a horse nor a horse doctor. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know. I am a weekend warrior and I warrior pretty fucking hard. It's also, all right. Next, I also don't have bubble gut and a large fucking head, and I don't walk around calling assholes fabulous fucking people. But then again, I'm also a very emotional guy. So there you go. So that's the difference, guys. Do you see that? So as we're picking the cards, just letting you guys know. Yeah, I was disappointed, Gabrielle. I wasn't upset or anything, and I'm not actually waking up angry these days. I was waking up angry before, and certain times I wake up a little bit angry and I walk it off. Every morning I walk it off. Go to the gym, walk it off. But I'll tell you one more thing before we stress up do the cards. One last thing. I'm not feeling the thing that's coming yet. And it's coming. And so Mars is in Taurus. We're all going to slow down. Got it? Full moon in Capricorn, but Mars is in Taurus. I think Mars is in Taurus. I could just go to the screen and look and get it right here instead of fucking it up. Yeah, Mars is in Taurus. We're all going to be slowing down. Okay, guys? Slowing down, slowing down. Hey, we're about to do the cards, Daniela. Casey, I'm sorry. I just been ranting. I super apologize. I just got so much in my head, man. I just can't talk about what I want to talk about, and I don't have anyone to talk to. And so I'm just talking. And along the way, I will find my answer. I know that's going to happen. So I either talk to you or I walk down the street talking to myself. Here we go. So heads up. So heads up. Oh, like I just said, psychically, I still feel as if we're in this little space before all hell is going to break loose. But guys, I'm telling you, my aunt got in an unexpected accident last night. I received some really unexpected news in the last couple of days that have really thrown me for a fucking loop. My computer did the most fucked up thing. It's just like, I'm like, what the fuck? And so it's unexpected. It's all unexpected. So although I'm saying I feel like we're here, we might already be over here, guys. We already might be into it, and I'm not actually feeling that we're into it because, well, there's a full fucking moon in Capricorn, so you're not going to feel shit. It's the most non-emotional, powerful moon of the year. Yeah, it's a powerful fucking full moon until next month. Full moon in Aquarius. It's the most powerful moon of the year. God, it's fucking offensive to listen to that shit. All right. The Mars is also in Taurus. So the Capricorn moon and the Mars in Taurus are slowing us down. Right? So you might not be feeling it. You might not be as agitated. You might not be as, emotional. You might not be as dramatic. You might not be as probably more earthy. So that's what should be happening right now. All right, let's plow through. Temperance, the Magician. Gabrielle says, Vedic Mars is in Aries. The Vedic Mars is in Aries. Yeah, oh, it sure is. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. It's going to be for another, like, 2 weeks. It's going to be for a while. Hey, Gabrielle, that's why when we're using descriptions, when we're describing, we're going to use pre-zodiac signs. And when we're predicting, we're going to use pre-zodiac signs. When you're predicting level 1, pre-zodiac sign. When you're predicting level 2, planet-to-planet aspect. Let's do it. So what do I think? What do I think? And Casey, I'm definitely putting timestamps in. I will. And everyone who's in the description box is going to go tonight because there's only 3 people. All right, next. So what do I think? So what do I think is going to happen? Is there a miscommunication? No. I'm not talking to anybody. Things are slowing down. So what am I talking about? So all that shit I just said, let's put that into astrology form, right? Oh, you guys know the earth is going to shake, right? There's no question. You guys know. I want you guys to share the fucking video. If there's a massive earthquake, I want you guys to say, Sonny said there's going to be a fucking earthquake. Between now and the end of July, the earth is going to motherfucking shake. Period. We're not going to go back from it. You're the best, Sonny. Yeah, I can't tell you what's really going to fucking happen. So the earth is going to shake, bitches. Goo-foo. Fuck you. I'm staying here. Next. Helby says the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, trust yourself. Queen of Pentacles, trust yourself. You're ready to do it. Take care of your stuff. Queen of Swords, trust yourself. Queen of Wands, trust yourself. Queen of Pentacles, take care of your stuff. Trust yourself. All right, next. What else is going on? Actually, Queen of Coins is take care of your money, right? Take care of your stuff. Queen of Wands is trust yourself. All right, next. Yeah, Jonah says the transition is happening. Just because I don't feel it. Okay, so this is a really, really good thing in the psychic world. Just because you don't feel it doesn't mean it's not happening. It clearly happened. My aunt got in a car accident and my fucking thing is dead. I bet if I pull out my little telly there, the thing's going to fucking break in half. So, it's a good thing I don't have my saxophones here. Fuck. All right, enough of that. So what do you think, Sonny? So forget about all this thing. So we're uncovering secrets. So secrets are being uncovered. It's a full moon, but we're past the full moon. So forget that bullshit about... So it's a separating aspect. We're past the full moon. Let's see what's going on next. So you guys are saying endings, right? Endings. I think we're past the endings. Okay, guys? Daniela, you say 5 of Cups as well? All right, 5 of Cups. You guys got 5 of Cups? I think we're past the ending. I think we're past the World card. I really do. I think we're past the World. I think we were waiting. We're still waiting, but it's Monday, so we're going to go. We're really deep in the shit. I think we're about 75% through the shit right now. About to enter the fudge. Okay, we're out of the shit, entering into the fudge. All right? Out of the shit, entering into the fudge. And the... Oh, man. Hellbeast. 1 hour of heavy visualization for 3 nights in a row. I don't want to say anything. I'm not anybody's father or anything. Well, I guess I am somebody's father. I guess I am a father, I guess. But, just saying, that amount of meditation will probably give you hairy palms. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying it might end your modeling career. So, it will lead to blisters and questions and weird credit card statements. Shut up, Sonny. I'm just being stupid. All right, I'm just being stupid. Let's get on with it. Meditation's one of the best things you can do in your entire... It's one of the best things for you. Best. I think hypnosis is a good way to get into meditation because for years I didn't really understand meditation. I didn't know how to do it. But after being a hypnotist all those years, I think I get it. But I wouldn't say that I wouldn't say by definition. I could be wrong. I'm a hypnotist, not a meditation expert. But there you go. All right, so what are the answers? So what did I say? We're kind of beyond. We're going through it. Bad news. Waiting for news. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords reversed, period. So Knight of Swords reversed, that's what I say. Knight of Swords reversed. Three of Cups reversed. Because, you know, losing respect for people, right? Losing respect for someone. So what's losing respect for someone? It's kind of a Ten of Swords, right? Ten of Swords, losing respect. We're not going through a la-la experience. We are going through the moon in Capricorn. Sonny's saying this is about as hard as I would say things during the moon in Capricorn without cussing and screaming, getting excited. It's pretty hard. To say someone is a really bad thing. You'll be kicked out of the craft for that. Or you'll be worse than kicked out of the craft for that. And you won't be met on the level by anyone. So, and then that's even worse. so that's what I think about that. So what do I think? I think we're past the World card. What did I say? I said Knight of Swords reversed. I say, although this is more of a calm week, Knight of Swords, I don't think any knights, no knights, no court cards, no rushing around. I think Five of Swords. Okay, everyone's doing, not swords, wands. Five of Wands. I think Five of Wands. That Three of Cups, that's Three of Cups, this being malaise thing, that's just me. That's just me being Sonny, and that's just me being grouchy in the morning, and I could find anyone to pick on. You see that entire rant I did earlier about that power in the moon shit? That's really just semantics, right? Me just bitching about the way someone uses the language powerful, but they should have more responsibility. I'm going to say with you guys the illusion. I'll say the Hanging Man. I'm with that. The Hanging Man. You would think Hermit because I'm the Hierophant because I'm stubborn, but not the Hierophant. I think the Hanging Man, the Lovers, for reasons I haven't spoke about yet, but I think someone's going to come along that's going to try and tell you stuff. So Lovers or the Magician, but I think it's more along the lines of partnering. Someone really is going to want to work with you guys and twist your mind up. I think I have astrological reasons to believe that. So I would say either the Magician or the Lovers, but let's go with the Lovers today. If Magician comes up, doesn't count. Just I was thinking about it, doesn't count. So I'm going to say the Lovers, the Lovers. What did I say right before that? The Lovers. Shit, what did I just say? What did you guys say? Temperance? Making it work? No. Fuck. What did I just say? What did I just say? Temperance? What do you guys... Okay, so we'll just read them. Daydream? Yes. Yes, yes. The hypnotic one's a little different. I'll explain it. I'll explain it tomorrow, Gabrielle. It's a little bit different. I'll explain it. Daydream versus hypnosis. I'll explain that. Constant meditation. I'll explain it. All right, next, let's get down to it. So what do I say? So I say the Lovers card and the... I said the Hierophant or something? SLC sending me notes. Okay, let me do this properly. Lovers. Oh, illusions. Hangman. Lovers, Hangman. Death is kind of probably. Lovers, Hangman. Three of Swords reversed. And something... Nine of Wands. I say Nine of Wands. All right, here we go. Five of Cups, man. Everybody is saying Five of Cups. Are you guys looking at my cards? You can't look at my cards because I'm about to cut the deck. I cut the deck in three, right? But I do it like this, right? This goes like this and like this. So I take this off, and I take this off, right? And then I go like this. I cut the deck in three, always. So you guys can look at the cards all you want. I cut the deck. Here we go. And I have to use the same hand like this, because if you go like this, you'll reverse the cards. So here we go. First up, Ten of Wands, guys. Ten of Wands reversed. This is a completion card. Here you go. Ten of Wands reverse indicates you've been carrying too much of a burden for somebody. You're feeling unappreciated. For all the work you do, you're feeling unappreciated, and you're kind of stuck, and you have to do it, and you don't want to do it, but you're stuck doing it. I don't feel like this. I don't think anything is a burden. I've changed dramatically. Last year at this time, I was pissed off and angry, but I was more pissed off about someone else, not this place. So, but I was taking it out over here. But now, I just want to hang out with everybody. All right, Ten of Wands reversed. There you go. So you're doing too much for other people. Watch it out. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Did Helby say this? Queen of Cups? Right? Maybe you're on your own a little bit, guys. Yeah, you guys can keep guessing the cards because you guys can change it. After I told you guys what I'm going through and how to separate between who you are as a person versus what's going on around you and how it plays together, you know, you guys can guess again. Right? Just because I had a fucked up morning and all this shit, it's not really what's going on in the world. It's kind of what Sonny's going on about. It has nothing to do with anything. What's going on in the world is with us really is pre-zodiac signs. Pre-zodiac signs and Cece's question about how long it lasts, right? That's kind of what we're talking about today. Everything else is just, you know, shit under the rug. Queen of Cups reversed. It's not the most nurturing time for you guys. Your emotions are not being expressed. Emotions are being truncated. That means an elephant is going to come and sniff your shit up. Oh my God. Next. You ever seen an elephant on a cocaine binge? Holy fuck. That's one fucking jacked pachyderm. Let's go fucking. Why is that elephant so sweaty, man? Oh, Sonny, you don't want to. We were partying last night after the show. Oh, fuck, that guy can do it. That elephant does a lot of coke, man. We can't afford to party with that guy anymore. All right, he took on a whole football team. Yeah. All right, next. Oh my God. The Magician is a popular one. Magician, I was thinking Magician too. I'm going to stick with Lovers, but I was thinking Magician. Ba-ba-ba! Page of Cups, guys. You guys are on a learning curve. You guys, a lot of new emotions are coming to this thing, so be careful. Childlike stuff, childlike emotions. You guys are going to be in unique situations coming up. Astrologically, you'll be in unique situations, and you might not know how to react in that situation. So you might have to watch out for it. Sometimes reverse means taking a load off. I actually looking at reverse a little different. I mean, looking at reverse as far as the narrative is concerned, I actually look at reverse as moving backwards in the story. So, a popular way that astrologers read, tarot readers read cards, oftentimes when they're reading reversals, it sends them back to the card previously. So in that situation, this, I know you're right, you're saying it's self-nurturing, self-love, but with this card reversed, it kind of sends you back, it kind of means you're not really nurturing, it sends you back to the Knave or the Jack of Cups, which has you running around looking for new sources of love. So I'm going to say when this comes up, you've been looking for love in the wrong place, and as such, your ability to express your love to someone is not really happening. And as such, you know, one of the things they say, self-love, right? People say self-love, self-love. But I look at this as differently. I see when it comes to the Queen of Cups, expressing your love, you're kind of expressing your love in the wrong direction. You might have to go back to the Knight of Cups and do it again. You know, the Knight of Cups is running around with an infatuation. You're going to have to find a new source of infatuation. And that's important. That's important. Because if something goes bad in your life, if this card comes up when you're having a difficult relationship, it's very easy for someone to say, you know what, you should be more loving towards yourself. But that's a really soft, frou-frou answer. The thing you should be doing when this card comes up, you should be going back and finding a new muse because someone has been shitting on you. You know, just letting you know. just letting you know. But yeah, self-love. Definitely self-love. Helby's meditating. I just disagree. I just disagree a little. I agree. It's self-nurturing. I think there's more, but you're right. There's more to it. Next, dun dun dun. But that's how. Just letting you guys know. That's how I look at the cards. I look at it sending you back a little, and then it's quite popular for tarot readers to do that. All right, next, dun dun dun. The Sun card. I didn't say any of these cards here. Do you guys see this? Look, breaking into the new light, guys. Waking up, breaking out, becoming born, being reborn into the light of a new day. I guess this is where we're going, guys. I guess this is where we're going. I wish you guys the best. You know, I guess it's where we're going. Look, Ace of Cups. New beginnings, guys. You really do have a lot of new beginnings here. So you guys are, like, this Sun card is obviously this card of victory, right? It's one of the 2 cards of victory in the major arcana. And the Ace of Cups obviously indicates the potential for some new kind of loving situation here. So it looks good. It looks good. It looks good. It looks like the old relationship didn't work. It looks like the old relation didn't work. There were too many expectations. There was too much to do. And it looks like there's a possibility for a new relationship built on confidence. So there you go. So there you go. Hey, you know what? This chat's not working on my phone. Wing One said pages. Hey, Tien, what's up? Helby said Queen of Coins. There's another card, one more card. Gabrielle said self-love. She's right. She's right. I just want to say there's a little bit more to that. All right, next. It's the Ten of Wands reversed. The Ten of Wands is definitely fucking reversed. Gotta say, though, I'm not feeling the Ten of Wands reversed, really. I'm not really feeling it. I said the Nine of Wands. I'm not feeling the Ten of Wands, but maybe you guys are. Maybe I just don't feel it. Maybe it's that ranty shit I was doing. We'll see what happens tomorrow, right? Okay, last card. Cross your fingers, last cards. Oh, my God. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh... Dun dun dun! Hey! Hey, you fuckers got it right! You motherfucker! Oh, you SunnySide bit! Goofu bitches! Goofu bitches! Goofu bitches! TN, last card. Last... I was sitting here. Last card. Hey, we did it! I gotta be honest with you guys. I don't know that I picked this because I picked it, or I picked it because you guys said it. But this is what you guys have been saying. Most of you guys kept going on and on and on about this card, and I said, whatever. I said, sure, why not? We said the Lovers, right? Not the Magician, the Lovers, and the Hangman. So this is the card of illusions, guys. We still have it. We still got it here on the SunnySide. Holy fuck. I can't believe how fucking good we are at this. I really don't. Here's the thing. When we're guessing the card, I don't really feel like reading it to you. I just feel like guessing it. I know this has been happening. Who said this? I said the Hangman. I ain't gonna back down on that. I'm bragging about me. Who did you guys say? A bunch of you guys said the Hangman right at the beginning, and I was like, the Hangman? I had to think about it. Five of Swords. That's cool, Beast. Arguing Five of Swords. You know, a lot of this stuff, you know, we gotta separate ourselves from our own bullshit, but at the same time include ourselves in the non-bullshit part. You know what I'm saying? But once you figure it out, you know, where your bullshit ends and where your involvement in others begin, it's okay. I don't always get it, but it's okay. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is okay. Six of Swords not okay. It's breaking up. Gabrielle said Earthquake. Earthquake's not a card, Gabrielle. Just fucking me. That Earthquake is a card. That's like who's that troll guy? The Aries. Oh, frick, I can't remember his name. Five of Cups. A lot of you guys said Five of Cups. Who said the well-hung man? Queen of Pentacles? Almost, Beast. Almost. Vedic Mars is an Aries. Yeah. Temperance, Magician, Coins, Emperor, Angry. Angry's not a card. Daniela got a bunch of... was okay. What did you guys say? Disappointment is correct. All right, let's get on with the reading. A bunch of you guys said this. All right, I'm not seeing. I can't scroll all the way through the chat. The Hangman. Gabrielle said the Hangman. TN figured a Gemini card. I was thinking Gemini as well, actually. All right, let me shuffle the cards and we'll get on. Katachi's readings up next. Did the Lovers fall out? TN. Hey, I thought the Lovers card was going to come up. I just have a feeling we're going to meet somebody, but that's not me. I might, like I said, hold on. Before we go on, I have to read the cards for Katashi right now, and then we're going to get down to the astrology readings. Casey has gone to bed. It's okay. You know, I'm going to say something again. Just because I didn't feel it, right? I'm feeling very Mars in Capricorn. Very Mars in Capricorn. No, very Moon in Capricorn. Whatever, man. Moon in Capricorn. You know, non-emotional, really. You know, I'm a very emotional guy. I'm feeling very Mars in Taurus, you know, taking it easy. Even though in Vedic Mars, Gabrielle says she's right, Vedic Mars is still in Aries. It's pretty pushy Mars, right? Mars, very free, your energy. I've been doing a lot of walking, a lot of exercise. Very easy for me to do a lot of exercise with Mars in Aries, right? Hey, if you're a pre-Taurus, the Mars is, you know, Mars in it. What's going on? You know, pre-Taurus, gonna have gonna have headaches, facial blemishes, walk into walls. You're gonna be pushy, argumentative. You know, stuff to think about. All right, let's push through. You did. Hey, you said the Hangman? Hey, no way. Good job, Gabrielle. No way. Lisa says the Magician. We thought the Magician, but we didn't pick the Magician. Hey, Lisa. And Gabrielle's got it. Good. Good. I said the Hangman, you said the Hangman, and someone else said the Hangman, like right off the bat. But that might have been you right off. It might have been you right off the bat who said it first. Someone said it. I can't remember. All right, next. All right, let's get touches. That's good. We're getting it, guys. You guys are really getting good at. We're getting good at this. Oh. Is this scaring anybody? Does this weird anybody out that we guess the cards so regular? Like, I'm clearly narcissistic and in love with myself. I like balding scarecrows. What about you? Gabrielle said it. Yeah, no, Gabrielle definitely got it. Wow, we got it, guys. Isn't it scaring you guys how often we get these cards? There was a time we were getting it, and then I stopped getting them, and I was like, oh, fuck, I don't get whatever. But I'm getting them again. And then I thought, oh, I get them upstairs, and I don't get them down here, or then I get in Vegas, and I don't get it in Chicago or something. But I think we are very consistent in a very scary way. And I think I'm very consistent. I think Tien is consistent. Rocktober is obviously consistent. Gabrielle is consistent. Bunch of Hellbeast is kind of consistent off, right? Like the way my sports picks are consistent off. Hellbeast is consistent off, right? So it just needs calibration, and then he'll get it. He'll be very consistent. He'll get it. And same with my sports astrology. It's pretty consistent. I just need to calibrate. I'm also a fan. You can't do the reason I can't, you know, it's because it's why it's so important for me to like analyze the chart but not guess, because I'm a fan. I can analyze but not guess. All right, next. Yeah, me too, Tien. I thought, you see, the Lovers could also mean like a new boss, right? Or a job interview, or a friend, or you could have a conversation with your barista and they say like, hey man, you know, someone's going to come along to change your mind about something. Because you remember the Lovers card is Gemini energy, and its Hebrew glyph is knife, right? You retain your identity with the Lovers card, whereas in the Sagittarius card, you really, you know, you give yourself over, which is the whole point. So, you know, because imagine the Hierophant, right? A teacher is on the way, and then the Lovers, someone comes along to change your mind. Pretty neat. All right, Katachi's up. All right, Ginger, have a super, super, super amazing night. Oh, and Lise, you have to, Lise, refresh your screen and bring it up to the beginning. Bringing up to the end, where we are. I think you're lagging a little bit. All right, Katachi's up. Timestamp, and we're off. You guys getting good at this stuff. You really are. I like it. I'm proud of you guys. I like that you guys are getting it. I'm just checking to make sure if anyone has done it before I have to add anyone to the list. If not, we'll just get in and get going here. Katachi, then Casey, and Jana's daughter. Who's this? Oh, okay. Here we go. Katashi's up. Let's do it. I agree with you. I think we work off each other as a group as well. Wing once said new beginnings. Hey, one of you guys said endings, right? One of you guys said endings. That's a tense. One of you guys said beginnings, and Wing once said new beginnings. Right on. All right, next. You're not what, Wing One? You okay? All right, here we go. Katashi's up. And Gabrielle, great job. All right, here we go. First up, Katachi, timestamps in the description box. You have the faith card reversed. So, here we go. So, here you go. So, someone's really stubborn. There you go, straight up. Someone's stubborn. Someone's unyielding, Katachi. There's a possibility that someone is just, they're not telling you things that you want to hear, but they're telling you, they have their own private agenda, right? The faith card, tried and true. It's Taurus energy. It's doing things the right way. It's following instructions. This is the way you do it. But it's reversed. So someone is probably, it means a teacher is on the way, but you might have like a false teacher coming your way. Or maybe you might have to teach yourself in the next situation, or you might have to rely upon yourself. Maybe the instructions that's coming your way, or the person who's telling you this, they kind of might be out for their own self-interest instead of actually helping you. And then we have the Queen of Swords right there. So you're going to have to watch out for some of the things you say. Actually, I think it's going to be hidden, to be quite honest. I think this person, this teacher, the thing that's sort of not necessarily out to get you, but doesn't necessarily have your best interest at heart. I think they're gonna come at you with some pretty nice words, right? It's gonna sound encouraging. You're gonna probably give into. You're gonna want to listen to what they have to say, but be careful because they're saying things that might not really be the way for you. Then we have Ace of Coins reversed, so be careful. You might not be so lucky in money right now. Money might be a little delayed, might be a little bit of a problem. Just be careful. None of this really looks great. It looks like someone's trying to hold you back, but you should be okay. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Holy shit. This is not the greatest reading, Katachi. Then we have the Devil card reversed. Strong possibility. People blaming you. People and money's going to be bad. But that's on the first layer. On the first layer, money was a little slow. It was a little bit rough. Maybe someone was flowering you with nice words, but they were being a little stubborn and not really coming to the table. Then we have the Devil card reversed. Strong possibility someone is goofing off and blaming you, right? Goofing off, blaming you. They're not really doing their job. Holy shit. Then we have Knight of Swords. Oh my god, there's a lot of information going on here. So Katachi, Knight of Swords reversed. Maybe you're waiting to hear from something or someone. Maybe that information isn't really coming properly, right? Like you're waiting. I think the chat's a little bit laggy, Gabrielle. So my screen's laggy. I'm actually not watching YouTube. I'm watching my computer monitor, so I to stay up to speed because I'm not because I'm laggy. I'm actually watching this. I'm watching this right here. So, because this is what's working. This over here is a little bit laggy, and this is all fucked up. This is always fucked up. So, this is fucked up. This is lagging, and I'm watching this. And so, just saying. And so, anyways, it's pretty neat. All right, Katachi, Knight of Swords reversed, right? So watch out, rushing around from information. That information might not be coming your way too quickly. So just be cool and take it easy. And finally, Katachi, Five of Coins reversed. Money is definitely going to be a little fucked up. Katachi, you've got money fucked up in two situations. You're going to be tempted. You are going to be very tempted to go do some kind of quick money thing, or you're going to be very tempted to like break the bank, or very tempted to do something, but you can't, right? The Ace of Coins is going to make you tempted, and you're probably waiting for something, waiting for some information, waiting for your deal. People are blaming you. People are blaming you, man. People are blaming you, but it might actually be a little bit of your fault. You might have been partying a little bit too hard. There's a possibility someone wanted you to keep your shit together and you didn't keep your shit together. You probably partied a little too hard, and as a result, money's going to be a problem, or that new beginning, Ace of Coins reverse, a new beginning is being held back a little bit, and you don't really have all the information you need. So you might have to wait a little bit. You might. What's the last card? Oh, so money's a little bit poopy right now, but just tough it out. You know, Katachi, just tough it out. It's going to be okay. All right, next. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to do, if Jonna's daughter is still here, we'll do her chart right now, and then we'll do Casey's chart afterwards, so she doesn't have to wait, if you want. B says he doesn't think you're very psychic, despite the placements, having a good deal of psychic potential. What is that, Hellbeast? What kind of placements? What kind of placements say you're going to be psychic? Next. Next. That's really funny. Okay, Genie is up. Genie is up, and then we're going to look at Casey's chart. We'll see what's going on with Casey's chart. Okay, Genie is up. Timestamps in the description box. It is all cool, man. It really is all cool. You'll feel it, Beast. You don't have to feel it. You'll recognize it. For all of you guys, when your intuition is on spot, when spot on, you'll recognize it. But you really to like, I'm going to just say a thing here, then we're going to get on with the charts. And I don't want to... Oh, shit, I didn't even put the right screen up. Oh, my God, that's the right screen. Oh, my God, I didn't even notice. Oh, thank God I puked out. Here we go. Guys, if you want to be psychic, you have to really illuminate... Like, you have to really light up your subconscious. Like, light it the fuck up, right? It means your spectrum of comprehension has to go beyond anything you could possibly imagine. Literally go beyond anything you could possibly imagine, because you are going to predict things that have not been invented yet. So if you can't grasp, like if you don't have like 10 different words for good, right? Or like 10 different words for rapport. Or you know, if you calibrate, because these are all calibrations, right? This is your thing goes like this. If you say, oh, you're going to have a good day, or you're going to have a shit day, and you can't describe it or anything in between, you're not really, your brain, your intellect, you're like a psychic sense. It's not, you can't, you're not really psychic. You're kind of flipping a coin. And it's not because you don't feel it or anything. It's not because you don't feel a subtle difference in between, but you can't calibrate it in your brains. You could calibrate it in your brains with no language. You could say, like, that's fucking, like, a shit fuck day. That's like a -5. And you're going to say an awesome possum day is like a +5. And somewhere, everything is in between awesome possum and a shit fuck day. There we go. Shit fuck day. Good, bad, shit, fuck. That's 2 separate words to describe a bad day. Bad day and a shit, fuck day. Do you describe it as a shit, fuck day? Does your brain illuminate shit, fuck day? It should. If you're talking to me and you were describing it to me, you'd say, hey, Sonny, you're going to have a shit, fuck day. And I'm going to be like, is that good or bad? I'm like, well, Sonny's a shit, fuck day. Don't you know what that means? I'm like, man, I'm going to have a shit, fuck day. I'm like, yeah, be careful. All right, there we go. Yeah. But it's not that weird. You know, if you're studying, if you want to be good at something, you have to really study the intricacies of it. You know, study. The more you learn, the better you... I'm done. I'm not your fucking parents. You guys, I'm here to tell you guys what astrologers are full of shit. What I'm here for is to tell you guys who's full of shit and to help you guys figure it out on your own. Here we go. Genie's up, and it's going to be fun. Genie, starting timestamps. Where's my stopwatch? Hey, JM, what's up? I hope you're having a super, super, super amazing day. Oh, is this Jamie? Who's Jamie? Hey, JM, what's up? I hope you're having a super amazing day. All right, next. How come all the Sunnysiders' names end in the letter M, not M? How come all you guys' last names start with M? Oh, Jeannie's right there. Hey, Jeannie, let's do it. Oh, sorry, Jeannie. Because I'm not really monitoring the chat very well. Here we go. No, Beast, just more psychic than you realize. You just have to split the atom. Just split it. Learn. Is it this? Is it that? Is it this? Is it that? You know, learn the subtleties. You know, learn the subtleties. Live in the subtleties, and you'll be psychic. Live in the psychic energy. Live the energy. And you will be psychic. It's that simple. It's like a radio station. Gabrielle says it's like a radio station. It is like a radio station. It really is. Sometimes we don't know what we're listening to. Sometimes it's a little staticky. Sometimes it's just clear. Hey, Lise, what's up? You made it. Lise made it. Right on. Lisa, I saw you kicking around there, but I couldn't. We had to wait for you to catch up. Okay, here we go. Genie's up. All right, starting the stopwatch. Genie's up. All right, here we go. So, April 20th, 1987. Ooh, that was a big year. April 20th, 1987, 6:41 in Huntington Beach, California. All you guys live in Huntington Beach, California? What the hell? Well, I'll have to come there someday. All right, next. Let's have some fun. All right, Genie is a right on the cusp. Look at that. Let's take a moment and show you guys something. So Genie is right on the cusp at 0 degrees Taurus, right? 0 degrees Taurus. Let's see if this shows up in the thing. Sometimes when you're born 0 degrees, is this the right one? In some years when you're born 0 degrees, right here, 0 degrees Taurus, next year, see 1 degree Taurus, I guess this is 0 and 1 degree Taurus. I guess she's born on the other side of the cusp. See this? 0 and 1 degree Taurus? If it was back a little, like one more day, right? Like PappaSunshine is born on the 20th of April, but I guess it's the time of day or the placement. When PappaSunshine is born, you'll see, we're going to use a day, right, instead of the thing. But for those who are back a little bit, you're going to see right here, you're going to see that it switches to Taurus. So a year before, 29 degrees Aries, 0 degrees Taurus. Pretty neat, huh? That's not what's going on right now, but just a little thing I thought I'd point out to you guys. All right, 20th of April, 87. All right, let's get back to it. All right, let's do it. So this is Jeannie's chart. Let me push this here as we can go. It's kind of neat. Hey, guys, are we online? I'm not seeing... My phone is not working. Holy shit. Am I having... Okay, here we go. Jeannie's right there. Hey, Oh, Jelena. Oh, my God, Jelena, how have you been? Welcome back to the sunny side. I hope you're having a super amazing day. I hope you're the same Jelena that I remember. I don't want to say hello to everyone else. And obviously you're not Jamie, because Jamie's JF. Jamie's JF, not JM. I know. But I was just curious. Jelena, hey Jelena, what's up? Hope you're having an amazing day. I remember you. All right, next. You guys should remember her as well. All right, let's get back to it. I'm going to redo this stopwatch thing because I didn't say anything in the last couple of minutes. Here we go again. All right, so... Okay, so here we go. So Jeannie... Everybody calm down. I get the wrong fucking chart. So, Jeannie is April 20th, 1987. Let's do this again. All right, so she is a Taurus right on the cusp. This is, by definition, this is a very competitive Taurus, guys. Like, this is not just your regular Taurus. This is a competitive Taurus. This is a Taurus who's competitive. Not necessarily argumentative, right? But competitive. Because this Taurus, it's letting go. Let's not think of her as a Taurus for a second. Let's think of her as a late Aries. She's a Taurus, okay? But let's just think of her as a late Aries. As a late Aries, she'd be an Aries who is absorbing and starting to absorb and use and express a lot of Taurus, more and more Taurus energy. So imagine that. Like the day before, she's in Aries, absorbing and behaving a lot like a Taurus. So moving a day forward, she's technically a Taurus, but she hasn't quite left all of that Aries energy behind. And as I was saying in astrology earlier, in pre-signs, I would consider her a pre-Taurus, right? Meaning she should read her, my horoscopes anyways, towards the Aries stuff to see what's going on with her at certain times and stuff. Anyways, that's not the point, but it's just something I thought I'd bring up for you guys. Guys ready to get down to the astrology here? So she's the sun in the 7th house means she's going to capitulate. She's a very, very relationship-oriented person, right? Like she wants relationships. She probably wants to get married. She's probably very possessive in relationships. It's going to be interesting little run for her. It's going to be interesting. Next, she's a Libra rising, so she's probably really pretty, right? Libra risings are often really pretty. She's going to, she probably comes across as balanced. She might like bows in her hair, like girly stuff, man. But none of that is the interesting stuff. She's balanced, very fair play, very much gives in to her partner all the time. There's a problem in the chart, though. I'm going to show you right here. The moon is very clearly square the sun. And this kind of situation creates someone who can be a little bit lazy at times. Lazy is not the right word because the Mars is over here. So she's obviously can do business. She can do her work when she wants. But she can be a little bit unmotivated. She can be a little bit, does her own thing. She does it in her own time. She doesn't like to be pushed. She can be a little confusing at times. Like she can have her own ideas. not that that's weird or anything, but she might not listen to other people at times. She's incredibly and excessively stubborn. Very, very, very stubborn. This might be one of the most stubborn charts I've ever seen. And so, but at the same time, incredibly sensual, very logical, and she's going to be really smart, really smart, really intelligent, like really good aesthetic, big thoughts. Like she could easily be like a super brainer, but Jeannie's probably like a little bit lazy and does whatever, she's a little bit on the like, I do what, man, I'll do it when I do it, and so that's the deal, just saying. But she probably looks really pretty doing it, and she makes everyone around her look really nice as well. There's something about Jeannie's appearance that she might not like. Pluto in the first house. So either she doesn't look proper, there's something about she doesn't always fit in with the way she looks, or I don't think she has a scar on her face or anything like that. She might. Pluto's there, but I don't think that's the problem. I think she's going to have a real flux in her identity as she moves through life. Like maybe she feels like she has to change her name, or maybe she doesn't ever like the way she looks, or maybe there's something about her. We are going to talk about the health in a sec, right? She has a lot. I would imagine, unless she becomes a doctor or a surgeon or a nurse or a psychotherapist, highly likely psychotherapist or a personal trainer, Jeannie's going to attract a lot of death and sickness in her life. A lot of sickness, a lot of death. She might have some kind of illness that the doctors can't figure out. Like she might have a nervous thing. It's in Gemini. Mars is over there in Gemini. So she might have some kind of neurotic kind of thing, or some kind of twitch, or some kind of illness that doctors can't figure out. Down here, she absolutely attracts a lot of enemies, but she also has the power to defeat her enemies as well. Down here, the North Node is absorbing a lot of Jupiter energy, so she can get very excited in her day-to-day life. There's a possibility she absolutely loves pets and she wants to open up like a farm, or maybe she wants to open up a veterinarian clinic or something like that, but she has a massive love for pets. But this says love for pets. But then again, she has to watch out because she attracts a lot of illness, right? Like she might be sick herself, whatever, man. Maybe she's a nurse or a physical nurse or personal trainer. I'm just bringing that in because that is definitely causing problems with the Pluto here. Now, I know some of you guys are like, oh my God, there's a yacht. Oh my God. Oh my God. Does that mean my dick is going to be really big? Yeah, if it's in your head. If you carry your dick in your head, it's probably going to bang up against your brains and you'll say stupid shit. This chart has the potential to create some incredible things. Like Jeannie could be like incredible in life. She can really transform things. It's kind of based on how she looks, but she's going to have to like end one part of her life to open up another part of her life because it just happens to be Pluto in the first house of Scorpio. Does everyone have to do this? Not at all. But this is going to focus around, this energy here focuses around that Pluto, and there's something about her appearance which is going to have to massively change sometime in her life. She's born in 1987. I seriously doubt there's a possibility that, maybe she's bisexual. Maybe she gets it for free. I don't know. Possible, there's all that kind of, little bit of, deviant sexuality in this chart as well. I'm going to tell you guys, before we get there, I guess I'll just tell you right now as we're up there. Over there, like this is going to massive problems behind the scenes. Her environment is always in flux. She's always some kind of problem when she's not there. People are always saying bad things about her. This is all behind the sun as well. She gets into secret relationships. She might be like, she gets into secret relationships. She might be shy with her affections. People always gossiping about her. But most importantly, I almost guarantee divorce in this chart. Almost guarantee divorce and abuse in relationships. Abuse, sickness, divorce, people absolutely stealing your money. People absolutely stealing your money. You have to watch out for all of that. Is anybody saying anything? They guess you're an Aries. Why would you be shocked that you're a Taurus? April 20th is right here. Why would you be shocked to find out that you're a Taurus? You're like... Why would anyone guess that you're an Aries? You're a Taurus. Look, it's right here. Am I making... I don't think I'm making it. It's right there. 6:41 p.m., Huntington Beach. Here you go. I can name a million reasons. I can name a million reasons why they would say you're a Taurus, why they'd say you're an Aries, and all of them has to do with saying that your birth city is in New York, or your birth city is Greenwich Mean Time at 0 degrees. And I didn't check. I don't know. I'm just going to take a wild guess and say that's why. That's why. They're either going to use New York or Greenwich Mean to have your birth at that time. But according to this chart, this right here, that's what it says. Next, pay no attention to the divorce and the rape I'm talking about. But, okay, if you want to be an Aries, you can be an Aries. Over here, something is going to come on. I mean, you might be a little closed off as far as love is concerned, right? Saturn is making a very, very negative aspect to your Venus. There is a possibility someone is going to steal money from you, right? I think you are. I do think very much you are going to get divorced. I do think very much someone is going to try and steal money from you in your lifetime, and it's going to be it is going to be problematic. It really is. You got to watch out for it. Hold on a second. What's wrong? I can't see the chart. Here, we're going to keep going. I just have to set the chat up. Hold on a sec so I can see you guys. Oh, sorry, Jeannie, hold on a second. You're saying everyone guesses you're an Aries and they're shocked to hear that you're a Taurus. That's what you're saying. I apologize. I misread what you said. I'm very grouchy these days and I'm kind of tired of I'm very snappy with with ridiculous comments. But that's not a ridiculous comment. Watch this. You have a lot of Aries energy in your chart, Like right here, that's a lot. That's a lot. But I would disagree with you. Not you, but I would disagree with those other guys. I don't really think you come across as... People don't really come... I'm going to say... Most people come across as a combination of their ascendant and their south node. So... regardless of what anyone thinks, I would imagine that people, when they really think about it, you actually come across as a Libra. You probably wear dresses. Like, I don't know anything about you, and I'd say you're a Taurus, but you probably wear Taurus Aries, right? You're on the cusp, free Taurus. But you probably wear dresses. You probably wear makeup. You probably used to wear bows in your hair when you were young. Very Libra stuff. You're probably always thinking about other people. You're probably always saying how the other guy's going to do. You're probably very selfless. You're probably not. You see, you're a Taurus, right? Very possessive, even though the cusp. But you're probably... you probably do more for other people. Not than people realize, but you probably do so much for other people instead of for yourself kind of thing. Like, you don't really have ulterior motives in this chart. You're very, very caring person. Like, very caring, very take care of other people. So, that's what I think. Anyways, that's what I think according to this chart. I think you're really cool. But watch out for your money, right? You're always going to have to be working for money. That negative aspect right there indicates someone might try and steal your money at some point. You have to watch out for it. You might have over here, you might have an unusual way of communicating, right? You have to watch out for car accidents in the most serious way. You might end up being a really bad driver, Seriously, you might be a real, like Uranus, right? You might be a bad driver, unusual way of driving. I don't know. What's an unusual way? Maybe you have unusual ways of communicating. Maybe when you were younger, you used to talk to ghosts or spirits, or maybe you used to talk to your dolls as if your dolls were alive and real people. There's a possibility you talk to your dolls as if they're real people, just saying. Down here, the moon is way hanging out in your 4th house. So this is interesting. Things oscillate at home. The moon in the 4th house indicates there are going to be times, it's on and off at home. For the most part, you probably really care about it. You might be a serious homebody. Guys, I'm just going to say something, throw this out here. I'm being, is it just me? Like, I could be seriously off here, but is it just me, or does anyone think that Jeannie is she might be really sick? She might be really sick and is forced to stay at home all the time. Just saying, not necessarily, but all of that stuff in the 6th and 8th house indicates a lot of sickness, whether she's a nurse or a doctor or something. It indicates a lot of sickness. Also, a lot of physical health, like maybe she's a yoga teacher or something. But the North Node there she's always has the potential to be very successful, but something always messes up. Anyways, Eugenie, you have to watch out for sickness in your chart in a very serious way. All right, unusual relationships with your brothers and sisters. You might be a shitty driver because it kind of squares everything over there. Blah, blah, blah. You should be kind of a homebody, or you like it at home. You're a very easy breezy Taurus. You're not a super possessive Taurus. You're not a super stubborn, you're a super stubborn Taurus, but you're not you're probably like people and stuff, but you're also extremely unmotivated. 6th house is pretty much stacked, right? So you can expect, physical illnesses. You're going to have to watch out for that kind of stuff. I don't really want to get too crazy, but this can lead to a little bit of sexual perversion, just letting you know. Too much stuff affecting the North Node there, like Venus. If Jupiter's affecting the North Node in your 6th house, you might get some great ideas at time. Like, you really want to explode with things. You want to get out there. You have all these great, brilliant plans, but they probably don't come to fruition. They probably don't come into the reality because you can't manifest all of these plans. You have such great ideas, but you can't manifest it because people behind the scenes sabotage you and they fuck you up. It's supposed to be good behind the scenes, but it gets fucked up behind the scenes, and that's a problem. It might be one of your brothers or sisters' family fucking you up behind the scenes as well. So watch out for it. Watch out for your weight. Watch out for your head injuries, blah, blah, blah. Watch out for brain tumors, blah, blah, blah. Then we have, you are a relationship person. You would probably be a really good wife or girlfriend. Or husband, depending on what you want to call yourself. I don't know. And then we have all the Mars and Chiron in the 8th house. You're gonna put a lot of energy into borrowing money, shared resources. Probably gonna get divorced. There's probably violence in relationship. There's a possibility you had an abortion, but I ain't telling nobody that out loud. All right, let's go look at your transits. Any questions as we move along? Any questions, Jeannie? Let's switch it, pull this up. Let's see what's going on in your transits. Ooh, you're having relationship problems right now. Maybe. Epilepsy, you don't drive. That's not so weird. What are you guys talking about? Spicy? What are you guys talking about? Snappy Sonny is okay, but I've been grouchy, man. I've been grouchy for a long time. I've been going off on, I've been grouchy when I shouldn't be. For legitimate questions, I going grouchy because I heard so many of the sometimes, so nah, I gotta keep it together. I'll just be patient and ads. If I was a real priest, like a good one or like a real good enlightened master, I would probably just take it all in stride, and I would have patience for the newest people to. It's a teaching in Freemasonry to do this, and I've been unable to do it. It's too much stress, and it's too many tricks too many people say to me when I'm doing this live, they say things like, hey, Sonny, is this like this? And I'll say, yeah, why not? Because it kind of is. And then they'll run off and say, oh, that means this is like this and like this. And it doesn't mean that. And they're not able to clarify, you know, so it's very, I don't like that. So it's very easy, you know. So I'm going to learn. If I really was an ascended master, that shit wouldn't bother me anymore. But give me time. Soon, I will get there eventually. All right, what else? Not driving is good. Maybe something to do with her throat and lungs? Maybe. It's the moon. If the moon was here, this is wind problems, right? The moon would give wind problems. If the moon was here, that's drowning, right? The moon is very wet. With Mars here in Gemini, I think it's an Aries, sorry, not Aries, an air thing. What did you say? Yeah, maybe something to do with her throat and lungs, right? And I usually say like a nervous thing, like an electrical thing in the body. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but like a nervous kind of reaction thing. Mars in Gemini is kind of how I look at that as a health thing. I don't know, like epilepsy is a good one, but I don't really know necessarily to say yes, but epilepsy is a good one. That's what I say about that and that. Maybe a little bit of lung problem with Venus here, but let's not worry about if she's not sick, guys. Let's not bring sickness to the girl if she's not sick. Okay? Venus here, she's more like she's got to watch her money, right? She's got to watch her money and watch out for car accidents. But I'll tell you, it doesn't have to be car accidents. We have it right here. Uranus, unusual forms of transportation, unusual forms of communication. Maybe she uses smoke signals. I don't know. All right, next, let's do the transits. Then we'll do Casey's chart. Oh my God, has that been 20 minutes? Let's do it. No boss dating. What are you guys talking about? No boss dating? Did I say anything about dating? And so, actually, this here says there's a tendency to date the people you work with. This here, with Venus in the 6th house, there's a strong possibility that you get into relationships with people you work with. I don't think it's the boss. It doesn't have to be the boss, but it means someone you think. It also means if you start dating somebody, you're going to want to spend a lot of time with them. You're probably, this tends to be starting a business with someone you're dating or dating someone at work. But you don't have to. You can do whatever you want. Maybe you don't work. I don't know. Unless you're a doctor, I don't really get the vibe that you, or a nurse, I don't get the vibe that you actually work. Just saying. I have a feeling you. Anyways, and so let's see what's going on right now. So right now, problems are holy shit. Right now, there are probably kind of serious problems at home. Okay? There's kind of serious, right? Maybe not the worst thing in the world, but kind of serious problems at home that you're going to have to take care of. All right. This is okay. Your Saturn is not really stressing anything out right now. So although I'm saying there are going to be problems at home, I don't think there's any major problems. This doesn't square anything. And your Pluto in Capricorn, well, doesn't really square, and it doesn't really cause the problems. But it is causing a little bit of problems. It's going to cause obsession right here. Right? You're going to be a little bit obsessed. Maybe you're obsessed about your weight. Maybe you're obsessed about your job. Maybe you're obsessed about pets. Maybe you're obsessed about some day-to-day life. But I really wouldn't worry about it because it's moving backwards. I don't really see a lot of stress in this situation. Actually, I see something really good happening. You're about to go through your Jupiter return. So you're about to get, not yet, hey guys, in my experience, this kind of cranks down to 0. before it shoots up again, right? Just letting you know this is my experience. So I think that's what's going on. So as far as her luck and health and work and all that, Jupiter is going to cause a little bit of problems. And then, you know, for another couple of weeks, actually, at the end of July, Jupiter goes retrograde. So it's not really going to work out. I would expect, you know, some screwy stuff to happen in your day-to-day life coming up. In August, I would expect you to redo your day-to-day life stuff. I would expect in August, friends from the past are going to return. Places you used to go to all the time, you'll be going back in August. In August, you'll probably revisit places you go. Like you probably go someplace every summer, I would guess, on a very routine thing, and you might be going back to that place. But really, aside of home stuff like home renovations, and Pluto's going to be here for a while. Right, Pluto's just entered into this game here a couple of years ago. So Pluto's hanging out, causing big changes at home. Big changes at home. All right, next, the real active energy is going on in your relationship sector. So I don't know. I doubt that you might be getting divorced, right? You might be getting divorced. Actually, I'll tell you something. You're going to have a big, unexpected change in your relationship structure. So whether you're currently dating somebody or you're married right now or something, or you're single or whatever is happening, your relationship are going to change. It might change for the better in a very dramatic way, like maybe you're going to get proposed to shortly. But from now until the end of the month, you can expect the way out of the balance, unexpected in relationships. I would expect arguing in there as well because Mars is there, right? But aside of that, I would expect crazy stuff in relationships. And finally, it's very easily a possibility, like you're lining up to take a vacation shortly. You're getting ready to take a vacation. Maybe you're talking on the internet to guys from different cultures or different parts of the world. Maybe you're going to travel. Maybe you're going to go back to school. And that's really just the gist. That's really the gist of your mini reading. Oh man, I was on this for a while. What else is going on? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. But I'll tell you something. With your Venus right here, like I know Venus is behind your sun, right? But I think you're actually pretty lucky at the casino. I think you should actually get to the casino every once in a while and like give it a shot. I don't know about lottery ticket lucky. I really don't see you being lottery ticket lucky kind of at all. But I do see that you might be a little bit casino lucky. And actually, you might be a little bit very casino lucky. Not super very casino lucky, but I think you're casino lucky. All right, next. You're welcome, Jeannie. Oh, you're in hair school. Oh, you're a bartender. No way. Someone asked if you dated your boss. Not dating coworkers. Nice. Did you ever date anyone that you met at the bar? Just out of curiosity, as a bartender, did you ever end up dating someone that you met at the bar? Right? Did you meet them where you work? But neither here nor there. In hair school, good. Oh, you're in hair school right now? No way. I wouldn't actually guess that you're in school right now. Like you suppose, like, because Venus is here every year, right? So you can't, and the sun, all of these planets, they're all here every year at the same time. So you can't really use that to say, are you going, it's not really a fair guess kind of thing. It's not a fair prediction, so to speak. Just saying it's not a fair guess. But we do fight in relationships, you know, so Mars is there. This is the unusual thing. This doesn't happen very often, right? That's the thing right there. Neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. I think it's a special chart. I think it's pretty cool. Just watch for getting sick, right? And the sickness is kind of, the sickness is really all over this chart. So be careful. And a lot of Sunny-siders have noticed it. And they've noticed other things, right? They noticed dating in where you work and all that kind of shit. But maybe you're not sick, you know? Maybe you don't get sick. But I do think you're going to have an expensive life. I do think you're going to always be paying money. You're going to be supporting people financially. And I think someone's going to steal from you along the way. You really have to watch out. And that's it. Be careful for legal battles right now, or having to pay some kind of like parking tickets or shit like that. And that's the deal. And I wish you the best. Hairstylist is okay. Hairstylist is pretty good in this chart. Why not? Hairstylist, health, beauty. Hairstylist sounds kind of Libra rising if you ask me, but what the fuck do I know? All right, next. I like this chart. I think it's pretty cool. Does that make sense, guys? Does it make sense why it's not really fair for me to say something like going back to school? It's because it's every year, right? You can't really say that. All right. Oh, you got it. That's really cool. Intentionally very single. Right on. Just tap into your axis opposite into Cancer. Yeah, there you go. Oh my God, Casey, you're right there. Oh fuck, I didn't even realize. Hey Casey, I apologize. I thought you went to bed. So I was just like dragging ass. I was like gonna, there's no one here. It's just Jeannie. I'm gonna like settle into your chart. Let's check it out. All right, Casey's up. And what was that other guy's? Hey Isabel, don't worry about it. You hate being Cat Moon because everything is messed up and no one cares. What do you mean no one cares? What do you mean? Who is no one? You sound like you're throwing a pity party. That's not very Capricorn Moon. It's it. No one actually cares if you express anything. You have to. I don't really know what you're talking about. I don't really know what you're talking about. But being Capricorn Moon, it's a little bit more than that. So Casey's going through a Mars return. Oh, Jeannie just started in December. Oh, in December. There you go. Give me one more second at Jeannie's chart, guys. That's not it. Oh, I just deleted it. Jeannie's chart. Hold on. Let me just look at Jeannie's and we'll get to John. Let me just double check something. In December? Yeah, December. Yeah, I see that. Mars is going to be up here. You'll start it. December is probably going to be around here. Mars will be around here in December. Mars, Venus going to hang out here. All right, cool. Makes sense. All right, next. So, Case, you want to know about your Mars return? Hold on. Let's set the timestamp so you can find it tomorrow as well. Oh, what are you talking about? That's all right. That's cool. That's cool that you're mindful of those things. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's pretty good. I don't date people at work. Well, I'm married. I don't date anybody, but there you go. Casey's up. I think it's great, Jeannie. I think you had a really cool chart. No, it's cool. Never date a guest at the bar. That's a really bad idea. Okay, let's do it. I'm lagging. Sorry, guys, I'm lagging. I am totally lagging. And I don't even have a chart. All right, Casey, here we go. So, the Mars return, right? So, Mars return happens every 2 years. And it makes you a little bit more confident, a little bit more aggressive. I'm going to tell you what's going. Casey, nothing ever said comes true in your chart, but nothing I say ever comes true in your chart. But here's what's going to happen. Here is what's going to happen, and this is a little bit crazy. So Casey's Mars. All right, so here we go. Oh, you're welcome, Jeannie. I thought your chart was a lot of fun. Okay, Casey, let's check it out. So, Case, these So, Case, here we go. So, like, do you guys see what I'm looking at in her chart? Let me just push this here to make sure we're doing things. Oh, you guys got to. So, Case, also, this thing is a little far away, right? You guys notice I have to lean in because my table's not set up correctly? Okay, so here we go. So, Case, so you're asking about your Mars return, right? But there's more happening in your chart. So generally, when Mars returns, you have a lot more energy and vitality, and a little more aggression. Your particular Mars is a little frustrated, right? Your Venus is not frustrated. Your Venus is like awesome. But your Mars is a little bit frustrated because your Mars is in Taurus, right? Your Mars don't really want to, Mars wants to do stuff, and Mars in Taurus can't really do it. Or it's going to put a lot of energy into really stabilizing things. It breaks things up, it stabilizes it. It's going to break the earth up. But that's not really the thing to really watch for. I would watch for this. I am watching for this right here. And it's not going to happen for another couple of days for you. Like, this is going to happen. Actually, Casey, I think it's going to happen this week. That is something sudden and unexpected happening to your career. It's already past your Mars. It's already past your Venus. It's already past your Chiron. It's in this space right here between Chiron and Mercury, way over there. So, like, whatever, right? But it does indicate that very publicly, Case, something really unexpected is going to happen to you. So maybe something new in the job, new in the career. When you're outside in the world, be careful. You know how I say all the time you're supposed to be famous or everybody recognizes you everywhere you go? You have to watch out for the unexpected in the very sincere way. Now, here's where things go crazy. Okay, everybody cool? So this is right at the top of Casey's chart, right? But one of the things I don't do enough on Casey's chart in particular, because this chart is so, what's the word? Where this is such a deceptive chart, it's not funny. With everything here in the 10th house, I'm always like, gotta be famous, you gotta be famous, you gotta be famous, you're gonna be famous, everybody knows you. But this stellium is behind, very clearly behind the sun. Very clearly. And so that means that even though I say for years I'm saying Casey's supposed to be famous and she blushes, and it does mean people gossip about her. It does mean she always has enemies, right? It has a possibility that she's almost guaranteed going to get divorced. She might have the death of a spouse. She might be a widower. She might become a widow. People always talking about her behind the back. She makes money in private. She's very people always trying to stab her in the back. And the moon in front of the sun means she's very good at putting her own agenda and her own ideas first. She can be a little bit pushy, and she should be very successful. None of that's the transits, okay? But I brought that up because of what is happening right now. Again, she asked me about the Mars and her Mars return. Happens every 2 years, and that's going to bring vitality. It's going to bring a return of her energy, a return of her vitality, but her real energy isn't going to, Casey, your energy isn't going to really come back, like really come back, until Mars crosses your sun, until Mars is a little bit into Gemini, like deep, like say 10 degrees, not super deep, but 10 degrees into Gemini, then you're really going to get your energy back, right? Your energy, your vitality, your fight, your entire deal. You're going to get it all back. But right now, you just got to roll with the action. You might be thinking about traveling. You might be thinking about studying, upgrading your skills, what have you, but that energy is not going to come back for a while. Now, not going to come back, not really come back, like it's going to come back next week and then really come back in a couple of weeks after that. Now, having said all of that, I do think the unexpected is going to happen in your environment, behind the scenes, and something in your absence, right? It's like in your absence. it's going to seem like, and again, there's a possibility that there's some really good idea happening at the office. And when Mars creeps in, like next week case, when Mars creeps in, you're going to put a lot of energy into that new business, into that new thing at the office, in your career. Or something could be happening behind the scenes, rallying behind the scenes, or you might be doing something secretive. It could be unexpected. It could be a little screwy. Like it could be the crack in my MacBook. It could be like, what the fuck? That's such an unexpected, weird thing. It could be something like that, or it could be something like some other thing. What's going on? SLC sending me messages? Oh, SLC is going through her stuff. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, that's fascinating. All right, next. All right. Hey, Rachel, what's up? Thanks, Rach. That's really sweet. Horge. Oh, wait. Huge reorganization meeting this Thursday. Oh, my goodness. There you go. Work is going through some... Wait, whoa. Jeannie said she's never dated any guests at the bar. I'm just joking with you, Jeannie. Casey says work is going through major changes starting this week. October, January. Oh, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Expected huge reorg. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's coming. Yeah, it's going to be huge, unexpected. That's what I think. Guys, that's why I've been doing so much stuff in the background, trying to really push stuff. It's because, like, the last time this happened, you cannot believe how popular we were at the sex show. We were bigger than, not bigger than, had as big of a crowd as Girls Gone Wild. And we did it for 2 years. And we did it at this same transit. Like, it was so big, it was unbelievable. Like, you just wouldn't believe it. We get like thousands of shit we gave away. It was unbelievable. And then I went and gave a workshop on psychic hypnosis and hypnosis for attraction and all that romantic magic CDs that's available that, because I really used to help, like, women find love, like, help them with their relationships just using hypnosis. And that's what I was doing at the sex show. Before I became a performer at the sex show, I was giving workshops and lectures about this shit, and we were, like, unbelievably popular. So it was really weird. I didn't expect it. But that's the exact same stuff that we're going through right now, except it's happening in Taurus. The last time it happened in Pisces. So the last time it happened, so I would just say that this was in 2007, the last time it happened. So for Casey, for 2007, I'm not sure where in Pisces it happened, but in 2007, maybe something in joint finances or something in relationships went through a sudden unexpected situation. So maybe Casey invested a lot of money in 2007 and it really had the opportunity to balloon up really big. There's also a possibility she unexpectedly got divorced in 2007. Or there might have been some cheating in relationships in 2007, and that's the deal. Or she got married in 2007. Whatever it was in Pisces, it was in her 8th house, and it was sudden, and it was the same kind of thing. But the thing now is happening over here, which is really cool. So there's a restructuring coming at the office. Case you have to watch out for it, right? Mars is going to come through here, but whoops, Mars is going to come through here, and Mars by itself is not really that big of a deal. Mars is, if Mars is going through there, I would normally say you might pick up a hater at the office, you might put in long hours, you might be really busy, you're going to burn the midnight oil, all these different synonyms and similar metaphors about being very busy at work, and sometimes in a negative way, and then very argumentative and busy socially. Now, this is really important, not because of this or because of that, but because it's going to eventually come here and you're going to pick up a hater and you're entering a cycle. Once Mars crosses this right here, you're going to become very popular. Like, you're going to put a lot of energy into doing what you're going to put energy into doing what they want you to do. You're going to get popular. You're going to have more vitality. But at the same time, this shakeup that's happening, Mars is going to apply itself to this shakeup. It's going to make it happen, but you have to watch out that you don't actually get a hater along the way, and you have to watch out that you get what's yours, and you have to make sure that people don't take advantage of you. And the way to do that is behind the scenes. So there's no sense in making a public scene about anything, because you're just going to come off as making a public scene about it. So you have to watch out. And triple, double, triple, super triple it. Mars is going to come over here, and it's going to square Saturn in relationships. So, like, you don't want to step on people's toes. You don't want to cause any problems at the office. You want to be successful and succeed. So take it easy. Take it easy. Now, here's some additional stuff that can help fill in the blanks. Jupiter at the end of the month is going to go retrograde. And so it's eventually going to sneak back into Pisces. And it's going to be retrograde. So you're going to re-look. You're going to revisit some joint finances. You're going to revisit some of your expenses. This is coming at the end of July. This is going to be for the rest of the summer. You're going to revisit your expenses. You're going to revisit. That's like, this here is like having a company car or a company credit card or joint finances, right? Like company credit card, company car, company expense account. It's also your mortgage case. You might renegotiate your mortgage at the end of the summer. That would be a little tricky to do. Or, borrowing money, investments. You're going to relook at all of that towards the end of the summer. So I'm bringing that up, one, because that's what's coming up. But second, because that's often, maybe that, depending on what's going on in your life, or, how your job is going on, that might, be a thing, that might be a thing that you have to watch out for, that might indicate what's going to happen this week at the office, so major heads up with it. Saturn screwing up relationships is a WTF and a whatever, who cares? It's not going that way. It's going like this. It's retrograde. It's taking away relationships. It's, people from the past. It's retrograde, right? People from the past might be coming back. It's drag ass in relationships. Just to let you know, you're going through a Saturn opposition. It's going to be over here in Pisces, probably next February, March, right? Next March 2023 case, your Saturn you're going to go through a Saturn opposition in your relationships. So get ready for it. As we move towards the next year, the deeper we go into this, it's actually, you're not going to feel it until October, until Saturn goes direct. When Saturn goes direct in October, you're going to start to feel it. And that's going to be stressful, man. You're going to feel like alone, isolated. People are taken away from you. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Where'd everybody go? And it's going to be a real sucky until it passes. But it'll pass next March. You don't have to worry about it. That's a slow transit, right? Be careful about it. It's going to restructure some of your closest relationships. So maybe your driver, the guy who drives you to work and all that, maybe you're going to get a new driver. Maybe like your Starbucks hires a bunch of new people. It's a big change coming. You are well past this square of Venus-Saturn thing. So that's past. Your relationship problems and money problems for this year should be very much done. You just have to spend, and you're not really in a situation where it's time to think about it or change it right now. But come October, or like later into October, you're definitely going to think about it. When it moves forward, you're definitely going to think about it, especially as you feel the news coming on. You're going to feel it. You're going to change relationships. You're going to change your stuff. But it's going to be cool, and you're going to be okay. So that's the deal, case. Right now, you're looking really good. right now, with Venus in the 11th house, this is winning awards. So you should win an award. Like, I would be surprised, actually, if you didn't get promoted. But I'd actually be surprised if things actually worked out in the long run. To be honest, I'd be surprised if things worked out. It's you think it works out, but I see a change coming after Christmas. So what does that mean? Maybe you get a really good... See, this is supposed to actually be good. But this is really bad. And this isn't good or bad. This is kind of fucked up. And this is really good. This means you're going to be reclusive and a little bit shy and a little bit behind the scenes, or you're going to be in secret negotiations, or you're just going to be doing things by yourself. You're kind of out of sight, out of mind right now with the sun in your 12th house. Out of sight, out of mind. But so what? What can you do? There's no stress. You just got to roll with it. So the unexpected stuff happening is probably going to be in your favor. But in the long run, like unexpectedly, surprisingly, holy crapola, very much in your favor. I think so, but I'm always optimistic when I think about you. But on the negative side, it hasn't happened yet, but something is going to happen in the next couple of months, which is going to make you want to, really change things. So maybe you end up making a ton of money, right? Maybe your investments really come through. Maybe you end up making a ton of money, and this frown is turned upside down, and things tend to be really good. This doesn't have to be negative. It just feels negative sometimes. But in my experience, going through a Saturn square, a Saturn opposition, man, Saturn oppositions give you such an opportunity for the biggest success you've ever had. It's not even funny. So, case, you might meet a guy, probably older, a situation, something like that. That's all cool. And that's the deal. I think you have a lot of really good things coming your way. Really good, especially in the career. I think so. I could be totally wrong. Case, if I'm wrong and you get fired, let me know. Come here and yell and scream at me if, I say if you get fired. Because I don't actually see you getting fired. I see good things happening. I see you winning an award, right? I see you getting... This by itself generally indicates being promoted. So, case, I see good things. Except that you're reclusive right now. So I don't see how you're going to be promoted if you're reclusive. But I see good things coming to you. Not in relationships, not yet, but good things in the career stuff. Oh my God, your dad died in 07? Oh, for goodness sakes. Ooh. Oh man, Case, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring up any crapola memories. Hold on, I gotta get back to the chat here. Sorry, Case, I apologize. I didn't mean to bring up any bad memories. I just want everybody to be happy, I just want everybody to be happy. I wouldn't say anything. I would say if you're going to get sick, I would tell you. But, if I think you're going to get car accident, I would tell you. But, that's 2007. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? That's 2007. It was also here. This is death, right? This is death, right? Relationships, death, right? Pre-zodiac signs. It's not really the cusp. Pre-zodiac sign's not really a cusp, guys. It's what's happening to early signs, right? Pre-Scorpio is not really on the cusp, so to speak. It's actually Libra stuff happening, or Scorpio stuff happening early, so early that it's kind of it's stuff happening to Libra. It's stuff happening to late Libras that's also happening to early Scorpios. That's a pre-Scorpio. Neither here nor there. So Casey's would actually be a pre-Taurus. Holy shit, Case, you'd be a pre-Taurus. What the hell? Well, watch for your identity. Make sure you don't hit your head. Watch for your face. Don't make it weird if you go out to change your name or get a tattoo or anything. You know, if you get a tattoo, if anyone wants a cool tattoo, get a tattoo of the sunny side on like your shoulder blade or your butt or something. That would be cool, like a rainbow, the rainbow on your shoulder blade. I think that would be cool. All right, next. All right, Gabrielle, sweet dreams. I'm about to take off as well. And thanks again, Rach. I super appreciate it. It's great seeing you, Rach. Does that make sense, guys? I hope that makes sense, guys. All right, guys, and that's the deal. That's the deal. Ooh, right on time. Fuck, I gotta fix this thing before I drop this computer. Anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna edit video. I'm gonna write tomorrow I'm gonna be writing again. Today I wanted to shoot video. It worked. I didn't get to edit it though because I broke my computer. But the the thing is, I don't want to take my PC outside of the house because it has a very expensive touch screen that I don't want anything to happen to. All right, so that's why, and it's heavier, so I don't really like traveling with it. Yeah, it's the 8th house, right, Case? I don't know. You see, it has the potential for good, but it always ends. You see, this North Node stuff has. You see, the North, it has the potential for a lot of success, but it tends not to be. So when we did those things at the sex show, I was ridiculously popular. As always in life, right? As always in life, it never works out the way you want it to. I was ridiculously popular. Anyone who knows about Taboo in Vancouver, I used to perform there. And so but before I was a performer there, I was a hypnotherapist, and I used to give talks in the workshop space on hypnosis and that kind of stuff. But I'll tell you something. As popular as we were, I didn't make any money. I really didn't make any money. Like, I'd make a little bit of money on a workshop or something, but I didn't really make a lot of money, even though we were ridiculous, way over the top popular. And that's what tends to happen with the nodes, guys. And that's why you have to watch out for it. So that's why I think right now, that's why I'm worried right now. I don't really need good news. I don't really need anyone. Like, what possibly good news can I get? Someone can phone and say, hey, Sonny, let's go. You want to go do a gig? You're in Toronto. I'll be like, I can't. My sax is in fucking Chicago. And I haven't played in over a year. Or they're going to be like, hey, Sonny, you want to come here and do something and do something and do something? I'm going to get there and it's going to be like a fuck show. And I'm like, I wasted my life to come and see your stupid shit. Like, so, I don't know, man. I think you should watch out. So like I said, possibility for incredible life-changing success. Unfortunately, it might not be at what you thought. It might not totally work out. You know, in 2007, AJ was born. Right? That's a major life-changing, really, really good thing. My son was conceived, born, whatever the fuck, 2007. But I never, ever get to see him. And do you know that bitch sat right here for 14 fucking years and didn't tell my parents that he didn't have my parents' last name? What kind of fucking bitch does that fucking Anyways, I don't really care. I don't really care about any last name shit like that because, like, divorce, right? It's a divorce. I don't really care. I would have cared if we were married, but we're not. So I don't really give a fuck. You know. I really sincerely wish her a really happy life, and I heard it hasn't always been happy with some of the other relationships, and so I whatever. And I didn't really want my son to go through all that, but whatever. But I'm just telling you, that's a node thing. That's the node. Wait, let's get back to that bitch thing. I don't really care, but my dad's Italian. He very fucking much cares. And she sat there, and they went way over and beyond to help her and shit all over me for years. And then, you know, they didn't know. They didn't know the truth. She was lying all this time to them. And so there you go. And my mom says, Mama Sunshine says, don't worry, Sonny, the truth always comes out in the end. You be good, the truth will come out. That's fine. But the reality is, my truth is, I don't actually care if truth comes out. I just want people to leave me the fuck alone. And so, there we go. Like that astrological bullshit we went through today, I don't ever want to see those guys again. All those things, those guys, that entire crew, whatever astrology, school, world organization that those guys belong to, I don't ever want to see anything from there. That's 100, in my eyes, that's bullshit. That's just bullshit. No, you don't need explanation. Sitting here every day, like I'm working on my sports astrology book in my spare time, and it's about principles of astrology and sports. And he's like, what's the next principle? What's the next principle? And I said, wording it takes weeks. It takes a lot of time. The principles are there, but wording the principle for you is a big fucking deal. And wording your is a big deal. So anyways, I'm just explaining situations that might happen with the node, the north node. Something really good has the possibility to happen, but it's going to be a little fucked up, and it's probably not going to play out the way you expect it to play out. So you're going to have to chill on that game and calm down a bit. I know, man, sucks balls, but that's the way it is. And that's it. I wish you guys the absolute best. Oh, thanks, Rachel. That's really sweet. Yeah, well, I own the studio. Won a bunch of awards. I own the studio. It's okay. We're all pretty good. Everybody's pretty good. All right, I'm out, guys. I hope everybody has... Unless someone snuck in and I didn't see them, I guess I better check. I mess this up almost every day.